Hello, how y'all doing? I was talking to Anna. I was just fucking like going on about like how like Ultimate Marvel 3 had a lot of cool additions to it, and how like do people remember in Ultimate Marvel 3 when like a bunch of characters got leaked like early because like the initial trailer had like character art that you could like just post the URL and just find the other characters? 'Cause I think at first it was like Doctor Strange and like I'd have to find the original trailer again of like who was like the initial like I think 2 from each side. Because like they had like 6 new additions from each side, and like Ultimate Marvel 3 did have a lot of cool like additions. Of course, the coolest one being Phoenix, right? Which is the series that we're playing today, Ace Attorney. As we're gonna continue some great Ace Attorney Chronicles. How y'all doing, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well. Sagami, Anna, Trail, everyone's coming in. Hope you guys all good. Hi, Anna. Hello, honey. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. I had food a moment ago. I was getting quite hungry, and then I decided to be smart to order food from a place that was like a little bit of a ways off, but it was a very good deal on it. And I felt bad though when I was like, damn, okay, this place is like a few miles away, and it's like, yeah, it was like, what was it? The place is like a few miles away. I'm just like, bro, like this DoorDasher is gonna like come here, like, what is it? This Uber Eats driver was like, bring me some food from a place like half an hour away. I'm like, let me make sure I tip pretty good on this one actually, because they feel a little bad. They have to like go so far, and I'd hate to give them a tip that was like, oh, default like $2. I'm like, nah, that's kind of shitty. I'm not gonna do that. So I put in like an extra like $5.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, Gabby. Anyways, it's time. Natsume was like, yo, man, I'm fucking depressed. I'm like Eeyore. If like Eeyore was like a bit more like, you know, panicky and stuff.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. He kind of looks like Eeyore too. He's got like purple, I think. Or is Eeyore more, I guess Eeyore's more of a dark blue.
I can see the connection though.
The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro, Trial Part 1, last played February 8th. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream this for like 10 days. I was going to stream it last week, and then this funny little thing happened called the weather happened, so yeah. Quite unfortunate. The 20th of February.
I'm very excited. Well, we're 2 days off of that.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right, wow. We're catching up. 20th of February.
We are.
Damn, if only I could have done it on that day. Unfortunately, I can't because I think that's Friday? Yeah, we got plans that night. Got a second snowstorm, got food and water, so don't wear clothes. I'm good until it rides out. Gotcha. Please stay warm and safe there.
Stay safe, Gabby.
Yeah. Well, I never expected this. Who would have
Hi,
thought?
Gabby.
Hi, KB.
Oh, it's Gabby telling you about the snowstorm we have right now?
Yeah?
Okay.
Who would have thought we'd be back here again so soon?
We're on a study tour of Great Britain, with the intention of learning the country's legal practices. In order to research the latest court procedures here, we need as much court expertise as possible.
Well, yes, I suppose that's true, but for the person in the dock, it may well be his or her one and only time in court. It could be life-changing. Also for you guys, I did figure out why like it was like not showing it properly before. I figured out like how I could actually get it to broadcast properly. In which case, treating it as research may seem a little crass.
Oh, when you put it like that, you're quite right.
Good morning. I don't know who this is.
I think
it's him.
that's
Yeah, so
Natsume.
sucky.
Good morning. Ah, Mr. Natsume, good morning.
I love his animation so
He is so paranoid about everything.
He really is. Poor guy.
I don't blame him.
Dear. Are you alright? Your eyes are terribly bloodshot.
Oh, the early bird catches the worm, as they say here in Britain. Yes, I have heard that expression. It's like some massive wind is whipping. Damn, I need to be whipped.
Yep. What? What?
But I really don't want to catch a worm. So I tried desperately not to wake up early. I was so worried I couldn't catch a wink. And now I'm absolutely exhausted as a result. Do all literary people take things so literally?
You're an English major, Inosuke. You should know.
I sometimes.
Thank you for putting your faith in us today, Mr. Natsume.
Hi, Aiden.
Even.
Like Aidenator. It's like the Baconator, but it's made out of Aiden. I wish I had 9 lives. My whole future hangs in the balance. Too terrified to trouble? Really? Because I can feel tremors in the floor. Ada just, huh? I can't do this. I can't take this. Although, low comes to Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. Please don't eat me. I need me. Yes? I caught a glimpse of the public gallery as I walked by the courtroom. It looked like the opening night of the opera. There were so many people. I had no idea my case was such a notorious affair here in London. Oh, neither did I. Do you know what that might be, Miss Susato? So we're gonna do the character crash that's in 3D. Dude, that was me when I first played Dual Destinies. At first I was like, I kind of don't like how this looks. But I got used to it, and then the animations got better after Dual Destinies.
Yeah.
Because this was the one that Takumi worked on specifically, I think he really wanted the models to like really pop out. Whereas Dual Destinies seems like they were trying to revive the franchise without as much budget.
I'm sorry, Mr. Naruhodo, but I have no idea.
It's that all-knowing look in your face just coincidence then, is it? Don't hide the truth from me. It's because of the Reaper, isn't it? Lord Van Zeeks? Is that right, Miss Susato?
I purchased as many different newspapers as I could find this morning, and yes, Lord Van Zeeks is on the front page of every one.
I knew it.
Sometime after the prosecutor was dubbed the Reaper of the Bailey, he stopped appearing in court, it seems. It's been several years now, in fact, until the day before yesterday.
And of course when he comes back, it's the day that I'm here. Yes, Inspector Gregson told us something similar, didn't he? Like Gregson speaking.
That's right, 2 days ago marked Lord Van Zeek's return to the courtroom after a very long hiatus.
The trial of Magnus McGilded. Ugh, what a harrowing experience that was.
I believe that appearance made even greater waves here in the capital than today's.
Well, we wouldn't have realized, of course, having only just arrived in the country.
Why is the Reaper back in the Bailey so soon? For it appears to be a mundane murder. That's the question the papers are asking, and they're all speculating various answers.
Mundane? Mundane? Sounds like the Vicket Saga of the century to some of us.
Oh dear, I meant no offense, Mr. Natsume, but that is how the papers are describing it.
Rabbit drops in that gift sub bomb on Wario. Thank you for that sub to Degree 210. Much appreciated, dude. Hope you're doing good. KB, you mean the 7 chaos stream streak? God. Hello, Peter. How you doing?
Hey, Peter.
To quote Spider-Man. Hello, Peter. Although it's Doc Ock saying that. Well, lest we also forget the fact that it could spark an international incident. Obviously, the reappearance of this infamous prosecutor has got people's attention. I'm good, how are you? I'm good. I just ate not too long ago, so, like, I'm pretty good. Food took a bit to get here, though, admittedly, just because it was kind of far away. I made sure to tip really good, because I felt bad it was, like, so far away. But it was like, buy one, get one free, and I'm like, you know, there's some pretty good soup I can get from this place, actually. Can have it for myself and, like, give you one to my sis. Also, thanks for that sub to Rabbit Cave. Much appreciated.
Oh my god.
What's up?
I'll say, like, all already.
Oh, like the gift subs?
Hype train incoming.
There's one incoming, yes. Only people want to, of course. They don't have to, obviously. It's pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to beg. I don't like begging. Even though I kind of have, sort of, in the past with, like, subathons and stuff, but that's different.
That's different. That was intentionally a day of, hey, I'm begging you, please.
I'm begging you here. There's another blatant similarity with the trial of 2 days ago.
Yes, I agree.
Welcome, student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. It's you. Me? You point at yourself. Me? Well, I suppose that's true. Well, times it is you who stands against this legendary prosecutor. It can only mean that you're friends with the Reaper. Please, I don't rub shoulders with Deathbringers.
I'm afraid that there's really only one other explanation. It can only be another example, Mr. Naruhodo, of your uncommon bad luck.
Ah, don't worry, that shit gets passed down.
Oof.
Thanks for that. Also, hi, Peter.
Oh.
Oh, this is just my luck. Why must I be represented by a man with such frail fortune? Why the least lucky lawyer alive? Well, let's not forget that it was you, Mr. Natsume, who asked me to represent you. Yes, it's true that I'm just a student, new to London, with little in the way of experience or skills, or luck. But I promise you this. I will fight your corner until the bitter end, and I will believe in you, Mr. Natsume. Oh, benevolent locum student, Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire.
You're not alone here with us, Mr. Natsume. Whatever happens, we will always be on your side.
Oh, benevolent non-locum assistant, Miss Mikutoba Esquiris.
Hi, can I take a second to sound like I'm crazy? The GIF in your Go Live Blue Sky post is high quality on Discord, but low quality on Blue Sky.
That is weird. I'm gonna assume compression?
It's so weird. Anywho.
I mean, you're dead forever. I shall never forget. Mr. Natsume, counsel for the defense. The court session's about to begin. You gotta make your way into the courtroom at once. Hey,
No.
courtroom time.
Don't kill your voice on that.
Sound like you're about to
Where do you got Natsume
see
and Rinosuke?
rainbows or whatever.
I see trees of green.
You see trees. I'm glad.
Red roses too. Alright, then Mr. Natsume, it's time. Let's go.
Green. I'm on the moon.
Yes!
Help.
I'm on the moon. Help. Hello, Earthbound fan. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're being fucking idiots.
Weird.
Yes, we're.
Yo, Taco Bell?
Taco Bell guy. Oh shit. We just get Taco Bell.
1989. Oh my golly. Oh, Quinn got one. It's Quinn's birthday.
Anonymous, thanks for the subs too. Let's see.
Hey, happy
Ultra Robbie
birthday.
64, Taco Bell guy 1889, Flame Harlequin. Oh, Harlow. You Squid and CC Moon. Thanks for the subs, Anonymous. Appreciate that. All those got the subs. Enjoy the subs. This is it. My second appearance in a British courtroom. My second trial against the Reaper. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. Because this time, I won't let my faith waver. I'll believe in my client to the last. Just like you believed in me. I believe I can do this now. I'm ready for this fight.
Not a Hodoku. I'm a figment of your imagination. Stop that.
No,
Dunban, there is no time. I need you to foot my sister. No way!
Why is that a thing you have?
I thought it was funny. Thanks for 130 bits on it. Over these guys. Wait, oh, motherfucker, is that who I just saw that? Hold on a second.
What? No, you don't know anything.
Hang on, no, I think I saw one of those fucking jurors.
In
the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. It's Santa. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is fully prepared, my
Are
lord.
you about to like shoot out fireballs at me, dude? Let me get a fucking Belmont and go for your head, Jesus. The defense is ready, my lord.
The Nipponese are truly fascinating breed.
My God, he is just Dracula, isn't he? He's got the fucking wine. He just throws it around.
He's racist
Yup.
Dracula,
Racist Dracula.
also
Yeah.
known as Dracula.
I mean, I don't know. Is he Dracula or is Vortex Dracula? Because Vortex seems like he lives in Castlevania.
Sorry, what?
That's my thoughts exactly.
Lord Strongheart has told me all about you.
Strong Hearts was
Yeah,
this guy.
Vortex. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Vortex is a Japanese name.
I say Vortex?
Oh.
I was like, who the fuck is Vortex? I was like, is this a reference I don't understand?
Wait, I was like, oh, that's the fan translated name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ah, that makes more sense.
Did you read this part, KB?
I did, yeah.
Okay, make sure.
That you are a student who arrived in London but 2 days ago. A mere amateur.
For an amateur, I sure won that trial. Do you have a point?
Being a compatriot, you feel compelled to try to help the accused, I suppose. Typical Nipponese arrogance.
More like Van Dix got him. Hi, Harlow. How you doing?
Thank you, Quinn.
Ah.
Very cool.
Hey, Quinn,
Or
happy
Quinn.
birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Quinn. See, I could use them like Van Dix and me, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
That implies you knew what you were saying.
Forgive me, but I do not believe arrogance is an appropriate description.
Sasato-san.
After all, at our previous encounter, the defendant was found to be innocent.
How hung do you think Dracula is?
I'm not talking to you about this.
Very true. And most fascinating, if
Sure.
dark.
Dunban, there is no
Trial
time.
it was,
I
too.
need you to fuck my sister. No way!
Please
So I thought
stop
someone was
doing
knocking
that
at the
alone
door.
specifically. We are in the middle of court.
Oh, don't worry, Gold. That one fucking trips me up every time too, because I think it's like someone like at the door. I'm just like, what? that alert is also kind of fucked with me a little bit, admittedly.
Oh no.
Funny. I need to seriously make more alerts, dude. I don't think I've actually made a new bit alert in like over a year now. That actually kind of bothers me a bit. I really need to like I have ideas I've written down. I know what I want to do. I want to make that. You know that one iCarly YouTube poop where he talks about like was it four-tailed cock? I want to make some.
What?
It's like you are grounded four-tailed cock. Four-tailed cock. Four-tailed cock.
No? I don't think I know that.
I need to make that one into alert. I want to make that one into alert for sure. Thanks for the hype train, guys. Much appreciated.
The tragic conclusion came later, of course.
Oh, I love this. Just-
Here's to the acquitted and his unfortunate violent end.
I don't know why I thought you said telltale clock. No, that's the one stage in Mario 64. Oh my god. No, I fucking see him. I fucking see him.
No, you don't see anything.
Yee.
Thank you, counselors.
You should see two people in there that look familiar.
I see both sides are in fight fettle. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are you ready to carry out your duties here in court as impartial members of the public? Why are you
Glad
back?
to see you again, buddy.
You never know. Wait, you never know when you might be down on your luck. But I believe in fair pay for
You
everyone.
know, this is fair. I was like, are we really gonna have new jurors every fucking time?
No.
That would make more sense. to reduce
Randomly
people.
selected.
Randomly selected.
Of course he says fair play.
Well, I must warn you, I'm rather more ruthless than I appear.
She kind of has like a bit of like a Betty Boop kind of like appearance to this, to her.
Oh, you're so right, actually.
Well, not me. What you see is what you get. I'm a peace-loving fella.
Randomly select. Yeah, like I last had jury duty myself like earlier last year. It was a little annoying, but whatever. Oh, you're back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, where's Cinder?
Yeah, where is she? It's okay. I'll do my Cinder impression. I'm afraid to say, I think it's quite possible that mustache. No, that's not how she sounds like. I'm afraid to say, I think it's quite possible that Mustache Foreigner did the deed, huh? That's what she sounds like, right?
Come on, what are we waiting for? No doubt he did it. Alright. Oh, wait, anyway.
Sorry, you take this guy.
I've been playing all the old people, actually.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Good.
I like that.
Very well, let us proceed. Your opening statements, if you please, Lord Van Zeeks. Is it a way we could say that there's maybe, like, bias in this jury because there's someone that might be involved with the trial?
Very recently, Great Britain signed an alliance with the rising power in the Far East. The accused in the dock today is a student from that same land, a certain Mr. Soseki Natsume. And while our country has extended this foreign student the warmest of welcomes, regrettably, the kindness has not been returned. In fact, this student is accused of a most sinister act.
Oh, the wine.
Of plunging a knife into the back of an innocent woman who was doing nothing but walking down the street.
There's glass everywhere.
A knife crime? I tell you from bitter experience, those are the worst. Bloody oaf they are.
Just look at that sallow complexion and true stature. He's one of the Strictful Japanese.
Oh no, Betty Boop is racist.
Come on, let's get this over with. Come with me now, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Hey, sorry, didn't quite catch that.
Oh no, the man's hard of hearing.
Pray, forgive the discourtesy of smashing my hallowed chalice here in this great chamber. Allow me to call the first witness to the stand.
Witness. Witness me! Very well. Bailiff, lead the inspector in, please. Your Honor, I move to force defend the prosecution. God. Yo,
No.
Chips Man.
Hi, Gregson.
Sorry. Your name and occupation, please. Yes, sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard. Would you please summarize the events of the case for the court, Inspector? The victim thought to be a young woman in her 20s by the name of Olive Green.
Olive Green, huh? Okay. I beg your pardon, Inspector. Thought to be.
Yes, having been stabbed in the back by an attacker's knife, the victim fell unconscious. That was 3 days ago now, and she's been comatose ever since.
What? So I don't even know who she is for sure? Oh no. Comatose I see, but her life is not in danger.
Fortunately for the Eastern student, the charge will not be murder. Pray, elaborate on the details, Inspector. Sir, if I could ask everyone to look at the street map.
Street map. Okay, Briar Road, Mearsham Street, Calabash Road, okay.
As I mentioned, the incident took place 3 days ago, at around 5 in the afternoon. It happened on the pavement running alongside Briar Road, a wide thoroughfare for horse-drawn vehicles.
Interesting, we also have the floor plans of the buildings too, and ideally it looks like the hallways and whatnot, give or take. Though those may not be 100% accurate.
It had known not since stops known as the victim, Miss Green, was walking down the street.
No, Green Power Star.
Nope, she doesn't look like that. You know that.
That's not what she looks like. Out of the blue, she was approached from behind by the accused and stabbed in the back.
Greatest Attorney on PC, where the only mod I changed is that I just put like Star's photo over Olive Green.
Why? Why?
Star got stabbed in the middle of it. It's 19th century England.
Fucked up for real.
Luckily, the young lady's life was spared, and she's currently being treated in one of the city's hospitals.
Hospitals.
Being unconscious as she is, we've been unable to take a statement from her, of course. This is a case file of everything we know about the victim so far.
Thank you, Inspector. The court will accept the documents as evidence, if you please. The case file has been entered into the court record. A file containing an overview of the case and details about the victim. She was found with a knife in her back and is currently in hospital, yet to regain consciousness.
What of the weapon that was used? Sir, I have it here. It was removed from the victim's back.
I hope after you fucking took her to the hospital. Ouch, that big thing is starting to make me scared to walk down the street now.
With a heavy blade like that, almost anybody would have been able to stab the poor woman.
Even a scragged-looking Soseki-san, I suppose. A common or garden jackknife, I would say. Rather nondescript. Thank you, Inspector. The court accepts this blade as evidence. The jackknife's been entered into the court record. A large but commonplace folding knife. It was found lodged in the victim's back. Now then, what do we know of the motive? Money or valuables, I presume?
From what we can tell by looking at the woman's possessions, it seems like she's a poor student herself. I have to imagine she would have anything much worth pinching, my lord.
I see. Well, in that case, are we looking at some deep-seated resentment towards the victim?
I'm afraid I couldn't say. Apart from visiting second-hand bookshops, the defendant, Miss Natsume, doesn't appear to get out much. At this moment in time, we haven't been able to establish any sort of connection between him and the victim.
Yes! I raise my hand. If theft and grievance had been ruled out as the motive, what reason could Mr. Natsume possibly have had for stabbing the young woman? Yet you arrested the man in spite of that, in a totally unjustified and heavy-handed way.
Objection!
I love him so much.
God.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of flinging a freshly uncorked bottle into the public gallery.
I love how unhinged this series is.
But your words have soured its hallowed bouquet. For it is you, my learned friend, who is being heavy-handed here.
What?
Scotland Yard does not arrest people without good cause. That should be beyond question. Inspector Gregson, the prosecution calls for your formal testimony. Explain to the court precisely why the constabulary came to arrest the Japanese students. Yes, sir!
Let's go. Witness testimony. Mr. Natsume's arrest.
As I said, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred, and there was an unusually light fog. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else but the victim and the accused.
Okay. I want to press that one.
Out of the blue, the victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement. The accused ran off, scattering his belongings all over the floor. Those being a number of old books he'd just bought, he was on his way home from the bookshop, it seems. It was just a matter of working out who the books belonged to, and we found the bloke to arrest him.
Old books, you say?
Yes, my lord. I have a photograph here of the scene of the crime taken immediately after the incident.
There's a very large stack of books, it looks like. Let me see here. Wow. Oh, wait, no, it's the girl. Never mind. It's not the books.
Oh my god!
I thought that was a bag of books. I'm so sorry to
my
this girl.
God.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I can clearly see
Batting
the
a
books
thousand over there.
to which you are referring. Oh, I thought the green coat was like a huge sack of books. I will take that photographic print as evidence, please, Inspector. A crime scene photograph has been entered into the court record. A photograph of the scene taken by a policeman just after the incident occurred. A large knife can be seen thrust into the victim's back. She's got that like Yamcha pose.
Kind of. You Nipponese are spineless breed, too cowardly to admit defeat. Denying everything despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary.
Let me see something actually. Okay, yeah, she's got a knife at her back. 1, 2, 3 books. A yellow book. Blue book. Red book. Hat.
1 book, 2 book, red book, yellow book.
Jackknife.
Let's flip this bad boy open.
Where's the blood? Where is the blood?
Better question.
Where's the beef?
Where's the bleak, ma'am? I can't examine it properly?
You notice anything's missing?
There we go. Oh!
Oh, look here, Naruhodo. Just the tip.
Ah, the tip, you say.
A small piece of the blade appears to be missing.
You're right. Well spotted, Mrs. Sato.
I wonder what could have happened to it.
Yes. You don't think it could still be lodged in the victim, do you?
Oh dear, I do hope not. That sounds terribly painful.
So the important thing is that there's a piece of the knife that's just missing. That feels like the most important thing I have about this knife. Case file. Details. Let's pay attention to these things. Details. Young woman rendered unconscious following a stab wound to the back. Victim, olive green, female, stout build, early 20s. Location, pavement of Briar Road, east side. Reporting officer, Rolly Beats. Additional notes. The victim remains unconscious. Her name was gleaned from her personal effects. Other details unknown. Apart from the single stab wound from this large knife, no other signs of injury were observed. The assailant was seen running away by the reporting officer and was successfully arrested the following day. Well,
Forgive me, Lord Van Seeks, but the defendant is not denying everything as you put it.
What are you doing, Mr. Sato? Do go on.
Mr. Natsume has admitted to playing some part in the incident. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, now you mention it. When we visited him in the prison yesterday, he did tell us what had all happened. As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the sole silhouette of another ahead of me. A woman wearing a green overcoat she was, just as I went to overtake her. She suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed onto the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet. I was terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran, as fast as my legs would carry me back to my accursed lodgings.
A green overcoat.
Well, that's exactly what the woman in the print is wearing.
Oh my, a photographic print in full color. What will Will come up with next?
The defendant has done nothing more than admit he fled the scene of a terrifying incident. That does not mean that he's guilty of the heinous crime of stabbing the woman in the back.
There was nobody else there at the time. Just the two of them, the victim and the accused. In other words, there's nobody else who could possibly have stabbed the woman. A fact that the accused concedes.
Ah. It seems this cross-examination could prove to be pivotal, counsel. Proceed, please. Yes, my lord. Nothing for it. I have to use this cross-examination to turn the tables here. It's our only chance. Cross-examination. Mr. Natsume's arrest. Let's see what we got here.
Hold it!
Hold it. A light fog, you say?
Well, alive in London. You could see the opposite side of the street for once. Not much farther, though.
That's light, is it?
Around these parts, yes. Not something I expect a Japanese fella like yourself to know, of course.
I've read that London is famous for its fog. But in my country, people usually imagine that gives the city a rather beautiful appearance. Unless you're like Persona 4.
How quaint. Yes, well, it's not something as Londoners tend to romanticize. I expect you can appreciate.
I see.
At this time of the year, the fog causes a large number of accidents, especially when it's heavy. Sometimes you can't even see the old hand at the end of your arm.
Indeed. The other day, I was very nearly trampled by horses before I could see the carriage they were pulling. Oh, this is auto and I should definitely remember to stop, look, and listen.
However, on the day that concerns us, the fog was somewhat lighter than usual. A fact no doubt lamented by the accused.
Gasp.
Hold it!
All it. How are you able to state that with any certainty?
Quite simply, my learned friend. Because that is what the witnesses to this crime have told us.
Witnesses? Ah, yes, Inspector Gregson mentioned the witnesses yesterday, didn't he?
That's right. One of them is a policeman, I believe, from Scotland Yard.
Policeman, eh? Rolly beats.
That is correct, Mum.
We must hear their testimony.
The prosecution, of course, will call them to the stand, should it be necessary.
Oh, it will. But wait a minute. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in the middle of winter, it would have been dark already. No matter how light the fog might have been, no one could have seen...
I'm unaware of the situation on your tiny island in the east. But here in the capital of Great Britain, all main roads are illuminated by the night. In the night by gas street lights.
Gaslighting.
Sorry, yeah.
The roads are paved by gaslighting, don't you know, Naruhodo?
The prosecution believes there would have been ample light by which to witness the crime.
Quite! Here in London, for the first time in history, mankind has completely conquered the darkness. May the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 be like... Which means we really need to hear those witness statements. If I could just get through the fog of this cross-examination, maybe we'll be able to.
It seems the counsel for the defense is taking stock. Continue with your testimony, Inspector.
Inspector Gregson.
Hold it!
From behind, you say?
I'll be right back.
You did the same thing I did.
I don't know what we're laughing about, but yay!
Yay.
Hey.
This is what Rinosuke would hear from Headband Boy. Cosmo, yeah. We have the mind of children, I swear. But it's funny, who cares?
I don't get it.
Because it's like the joke is anal sex. There you go. The joke is anal sex.
Oh. Well, I did ask.
That's right. As you can see from this print.
Yes, quite so, Inspector. The handle of the weapon is clearly protruding from the victim's back. And you could say this poor woman, Miss Green, remains in a critical condition, comatose no less.
I'm afraid so, my lord. Yes, she's been sitting in a box.
Like The Simpson?
No, that's the name of the hospital, you idiot. I was hopeful that she'd come out before the trial started so I could take a statement, but it wasn't to be.
Yes, that is indeed a pity. I would have been also illuminated to hear the victim's own account of events. Would have been really helpful to have.
Luck is on your client's side, it seems.
Oh. Slap. On the contrary, my client has been exceedingly unlucky. Rignosuke, shut up.
Your thirst of tone is seriously undermined by those disturbingly wide eyes, I'm afraid.
Ugh. So much comments about his eyes.
I wonder why. It's like he might be a racist or something.
True.
Hold it!
I have papers in my hands. Mr. Natsume's belongings. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, I see. Berserk. Oh, I see. Trigun. Wait, these don't exist yet.
I think you'll find it's there in the photographic print of the crime scene.
Yes, the 3 books on the floor.
That's right, my lord. Second-hand books they were. Irreparably damaged after falling in the snow, of course.
No snow-covered books.
No.
The accused could easily have carried all 3 books in one hand. Which means... his other hand would have been free to wield a knife, for example.
He's very clever, isn't he?
What do you mean?
He's made it extremely hard for you to assert that Mr. Natsume had his hands full with his books. He's managed to close the one avenue of escape we might have had before we even knew it was there.
Can we just say that the defendant was holding his belongings as he thrust a knife into the woman's back?
That must be what happened, my lord, yes.
Hold it!
On his way home from a bookshop. The defendant apparently visits a second-hand bookshop on a daily basis.
Yes, so I understand. A shop full of English literature. I commend the accused on the lofty subject matter of his scholarly attention. The block's room was stacked to the floor, to ceiling with those material books.
Can you tell us more about the bookshop in question, please, Inspector?
Well, if I must, I had to ask you to look at the street map again, I'm afraid.
Okay. Ah.
The closest second-hand bookshop to the accused lodgings is this place here, Bobbin Books.
Butterbin Books.
It is a place at the corner of the Briar Road and Musham Street.
Meerschaum.
As it happens, the accused is currently living in the lodgings on this side of Briar Road at the opposite end. Which means it doesn't take a genius to work out the route they would have taken home. Something like this.
Well, what if he went to the scenic routes? What if he went down Kabosh Road? The local map info has been updated.
Also, I got very curious, so I looked it up. Japan has more square meter of land compared to the UK.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
They should have.
I concur with your conclusion, Inspector. The defendant would certainly have passed the scene of the crime on his way home from that particular shop.
Mr. Naruhodo,
That's me.
I think that what the inspector just told us could turn out to be of vital importance.
Yes, I agree. The most important point that the inspector just made being...
It's stuck.
the name. No. It's location. The crucial detail with what you've just told the court, Inspector, is the location of the bookshop.
I couldn't agree more.
So, where is it exactly?
Eh? I am one of the up, Sunshine. I just explained that. I got the map on everything. Use the blooming ink and do the blokes through home for you.
And I distinctly remember seeing you nod along at council. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. I was so nervous I didn't take it out. I didn't take it in. In there.
The blunder of the day goes to you, my learned friend.
No, not yet. The trial's only just begun, after all.
Mr. Naruhodo, I would strongly advise you to look carefully through the court record at this stage.
Yes, miss. At once, miss. Sorry, I made a mistake, miss.
Inspector, continue with your testimony, please.
Hang on a sec.
Hold it!
Hold it. Am I through all this again?
I'm gonna draw the whole thing for you again. You already asked me about this. God damn it.
I love seeing him draw. The bookshop's name. Inspector Gregson, may I ask you a favor?
Maniacal, may I ask you a favor?
Yes.
This is like the third or fourth time the game has been like, hey, you should look at the court record, and you just don't do it.
I'm just double checking all the options.
What now, Consul?
You should double check your knowledge of the court. One penalty.
Would you kindly add the name of the bookshop to your formal testimony, please? Hang on. Bourbon Books, Natsume's Lodgings. Oh.
I was like about to say, do you remember the thing we got of the investigation?
Yeah, we don't need the rest. We don't need to read this part.
Maybe.
Important clue. Very well, not that I can see it being a big. Oh shit, that was actually important. Fuck. Hang on. We missed dialogue because it was actually important. Inspector Gregson, may I ask you a favor?
What?
Would you kindly add the name of the bookshop to your formal testimony, please? I believe it may be of vital importance.
Maybe?
Oh, well, you know, I mean, yes. Could be a very important clue. Very well. Not that I can see it being of any great significance, but please revise your testimony accordingly, Inspector.
Yes, sir, my lord. Whatever you say.
Could the man be any more sardonic? That's like when you're like, see, for those who don't know, sardonic is like when you eat a lot of sardines.
That's not what it means, Sunshine, and you know that.
Objection!
Objection. If I could just stop you there, Inspector Gregson.
What is it, Sunshine? I'm a busy man, you know.
Sunshine, that's what Anna calls me.
Well, isn't that just adorable?
This is a receipt for what we found in Mr. Natsume's room. It was issued on the day of the incident and details the purchase of 3 second-hand books.
And you found that in the kid's room, did you?
Yes, but the point is not where the receipt was found, but the name of the shop printed on it.
Go on.
This receipt was issued from a bookshop called Your Books. Your Books? Y-O-R-E, I presume.
No, my lord, he means my books.
Yes, my lord. So, Mr. Natsume did indeed purchase a number of books at a secondhand bookshop that day. However, the bookshop in question was not Bourbon Books.
What?
Inspector, do you know this other bookshop?
Yes, sir. Your Books is another second-hand bookshop not that far from Bourbon Books. It's just that... Man, it's such a small place. I didn't think the accused would have known about it.
Objection. But in fact, that is the bookshop which the defendant visited on the day in question. And this receipt proves it.
Objection!
Objection.
Yes, for what difference does it make? Whatever the man purchased these musty terms, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
Objection!
I disagree. I mean, after all, There, Anna?
I have to sleep up here if that might be of help.
My girl is eating.
Oh.
I think. I know she was like finishing up dinner earlier. Oh, yes, thank you. Have a look at this, please. The defendant had been returning from Bourbon Books. Then yes, he would almost certainly have passed the place where Miss Green was attacked. However, if I take into account the fact that he was actually at another bookshop, Your Books, it may very well turn out that he wouldn't have passed that location at all.
Would that be true?
My! It rather depends on where this other bookshop is, but I do declare it may be a possibility.
Is that right, Mr. Lloyd, sir? What you just said?
Absolutely. It absolutely could be right. What are the chances that this game would do something crazy? Like, oh yeah, here's like a juror in like one case, and here they are as like a murderer like 3 cases later. Inspector Gregson, where is this Your Books establishment?
Well, obviously we looked into that.
Actually, think about it. Did this game get DLC cases like Dual
No.
Destinies? No? Okay.
It has some extra like cases that were initially DLC in the original release, but in this release it has everything in it. They're not necessarily cases; they're more kind of like skits.
Ah, okay.
The escapades.
It turns out that Your Books...
It's like kind of like reminds me of like what was it called? Like Asinine Attorney, I think, in the 3DS games.
Oh yeah. Yes, that attorney.
It's just here on the next corner of the Mersham Street going east.
I knew it. Calabash Road had to have been important for something. It's like, why is it there?
I had to shut up when you mentioned that.
And there you have it. As you can clearly see now. Oh.
My lord Nipponese friend is obviously in training to be a clown the way he regales us with such witticisms.
His pathway's only gotten longer.
To your future career in the circus.
Oh, that's where this comes from?
I saw this screenshot like before I even played the game, and I'm like, when is this thing? And I bet I like screamed when I saw
I think I've seen the screenshots so many times.
It's the new you're not a clown, you're the entire circus.
Yeah.
Ugh. put that glass down now, or I'll put it down for you.
I hate to see how much like Susato could drink. I feel like she could drink everyone under the table.
Hey, didn't think on the other spit it out, but here we go. Yeah, I think the kills is coming from the other books instead of bourbon books. There's no doubt he'll still have passed that place where the victim was stabbed.
But what if he went the other way? Ah, yes, thank you, Inspector. Ugh.
Allow me to reiterate from my learned, is somewhat slow Nipponese friend.
Ooh.
Whatever the man purchases musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
Ah!
Can I go home now and have my fish and chips?
As I suspected, you can't fool me. And I'd suggest you try.
What did I say, eh? I've had enough of this now.
Got his whole sleeves pulled back and everything.
I beg your pardon. Terribly sorry. But would you mind repeating that?
Mr. Naruhodo, we mustn't give up.
What do you mean?
If the prosecution's assertion is correct, the members of the jury may very well decide that Mr. Natsume is guilty.
Ah, she's absolutely right.
We must think. We must consider the assertion just put forward by the prosecution very, very carefully.
They claim Soseki-san must have passed the location of the incident on the way home from your books, but... Let us think carefully here. We, of course, should think. What am I thinking about? Claims Soseki-san must have passed the location of the incident on the way home from your books. But how can we disprove that? There's 3 books there. I can't read them because they don't have text on them. I don't think I can really disprove this right now. I think I better leave it alone for now. Very well. The defense has no rebuttal here.
Mr. Naruhodo, as I said before, we can't give up here. We must fight back.
Yes, I realize that, but sometimes the best way to fight is to do nothing, you know? You're right. What am I talking about? Doing nothing won't get us anywhere. Wasn't sitting right with me anyway.
Objection!
The assertion just made by the prosecution is fundamentally flawed.
Hold it!
First, you must deal with the inexcusable tardiness of your objection.
Motherfucker.
You should have been sure of yourself. You get punished. No self-doubt. Self-doubt is banned.
Exactly.
It's like I'm not wasting that one. The assertion just made by the prosecution is fundamentally flawed. Explain yourself, counsel. Yes, my lord. You can see what I mean in this map. When returning from your books to his lodgings, Mr. Natsume could have followed the route suggested by the prosecution. However, that isn't the only conceivable route to take between the 2 places. Could have taken the bottom routes, yeah. If the defendant used these streets, look what happens. He arrives back at his lodgings without passing the location where the victim was attacked.
Objection!
Talking back to a clown is a fool's errand, of course. However, I feel compelled to point out that that route is what is commonly referred to as the long way around.
Ah,
On a cold winter's night, why would any man choose to take the longer route home?
because he doesn't know the lay of the land. Well,
The answer is extremely simple. He wouldn't, in other words. The accused took the obvious route back to his lodgings, and is the obvious perpetrator of this crime.
Objection!
But, yes, I've got it. Obviously, we must ask the man himself. Ask Mr. Natsume which route he took home.
I have already informed the court of the accused's response to such questioning. He claims he has no recollection. That's right. As I said, the bloke seems to spend his time on some wandering aimlessly from A to B. But there's no exception. He just doesn't really remember where he was or which route he took home.
I don't believe this.
I thank you, my learned friend. And suggest that we do not waste any more of the court's time by wandering aimlessly around this subject. Pray, what say you insightful jurors?
Hold it.
Hold it. I agree with Lord Van Zeeks.
Okay. I was gonna read it when it was all done, and it's like, oh fuck. But even if that is the case, the defense still. Hold it. Your Lord Anzieks.
Wholeheartedly in every way.
What? I don't believe it. Does this mean?
We members of the jury are completely convinced now.
Very well. In that case, I hereby call upon all members of the jury to present your findings to the court.
Guilty!
Guilty.
Guilty!
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty! Guilty!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't expect their voice to be so low when I first played this.
The bearded guy didn't expect his voice to be so high.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind
that
of higher
too.
pitched. It would appear the jury's leaning is unanimous.
To the insightful members of the jury, I applaud your brave resolve. You serve Queen and country admirably.
Mr. Naruhodo.
No. Not yet. This isn't over yet. I still have one last chance to sway the opinion of the jury. I have to tip the balance of those scales the other way. I have to turn this around.
It's time to tip the scales.
Somehow.
Those are the eyes of Quarry not yet willing to give up and die. So I presume you intend to wield your rights again in this trial.
Yeah.
Rights to the defense written into the antiquated British law that should have been buried long ago.
Call it antiquated if you will. But it's the defense's prerogative to carry out a summation examination if it so chooses. Very well, Counsel. In accordance with the letter of the law, we shall proceed with the summation examination. Are the members of the jury ready, Mr. Foreman?
Of course we're ready. I'm all too familiar with that Nipponese whippersnapper and his uncus refusal to throw in his alley.
You're like only 10 years older than him.
But I'm a gentleman.
I'm a mother, father, gentleman. That's not how the beat
Nope,
goes.
that's the wrong song.
Shooting stars.
Like, oh, that's part of the song. Okay, I know that. I know that song. I don't know the first part.
Very well then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. You will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty. Give me them grounds. Them ground beef. I do like ground beef. Judicial findings. We use ground beef quite often, actually, in our house.
For pity's sake. For pity's sake, that little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, didn't he?
If he said that a woman in green collapsed before his very eyes, why, it can only have been the victim.
The men wouldn't have gone around the houses on the way back from the bookshop. Not in winter.
I have to. This looks like the fucking like hack dude from like the last case, but I think it's somebody else.
It's different. It's not quite the same. It's not Lady First.
Yeah, Lady First. It's a different hat man.
Yeah.
They're all Hat Man. It's London.
So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful.
I really don't care. Can't we just wrap this up now? I've got work to be doing. Your books. Yes. Nice shop. That. The Bourbon books. No, not worth a visit.
I keep forgetting about the damn hat emote, Storms.
You're welcome.
With only minor exceptions, the reasons for finding the defendant guilty are all too clear.
The old guy just being like, "Yeah, this bookshop's better than the other one." Is that why he's guilty? I don't know. I just like this other bookshop better.
I love Ace Attorney.
When the stabbing occurred, the only two people at the scene were the victim and the accused. And the accused himself has admitted to seeing the victim in her green overcoat sink into the ground before his eyes.
Furthermore, we have heard from the inspector that the defendant then fled the scene. I must say, I would have ample grounds to convict this man already.
Oh dear, even the judge appears convinced of Mr. Natsume's guilt now.
Why did he have to run away like that? How are we supposed to believe in some phantom attacker that nobody could see? This is impossible. How can I possibly make a case for this defense?
Mr. Naruhodo, this is no time for grumbling. If we want to force the trial to continue...
Yes, I know. I have to turn the tide. I must make the jurors change their minds. Well, 4 of them at least.
Exactly. We have no choice but to forge forward.
You have the floor, counsel. Begin your summation examination. Yes, my lord.
This should be delightful to watch.
I just need to keep this shot going somehow. Whatever it takes. Come on, Rinosuke. You can do it. I'm standing.
I'm just gonna stand back here.
Stanced.
There's Gregson back here.
Up.
I'm just gonna stand back here and eat my fish and chips. Don't worry about me.
Can you even?
That's Gregson over there.
That's Gregson over there.
Yes.
It is me over there. And I'm very much like to be going back to doing some actual work and just sitting here, but I'm just gonna eat my fish and chips over there. That's all I'll do.
Even SpongeBob misses you. The SpongeBob. Even Squidward misses you.
Like Peter's getting.
There we go.
Peter and I rush in to type it and go, God.
That's Duncan over there.
It's Duncan over there.
I haven't played that game yet. I don't know why he says that.
The Xenoblade 1 is very good.
When my friend gets RAM for his computer.
That's not gonna be for a while.
Yeah, it's been like a year.
I don't know what I'm doing. Excuse
Pressing
me.
is not a bad idea.
Aren't you?
Yes, that's right. I was in the witness stand myself just 2 days ago.
Yes. I had a feeling I knew your face, or the side of it anyway.
Peter, you spelled Gregson wrong.
No!
If I remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you?
Here, hold on. I know how to make this funnier. Hold on. I just gotta find how to spell his name first.
Well, it's Greg and then Son. Be like Greg, like the Grim Reaper dude from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah. Hold on, and then just do this.
Conker's Bad Fur Day is such a fascinating game to me because that's a game that like is not good like at all, but people love it.
It lives on the fact that it's an adult-rated game on the N64, and Nintendo did not want people to play it. That it exists for the sole fact of, oh, it's taboo to play this, and it's like, oh, okay, it's a bunch of cutscenes, and you press a button sometimes.
Yeah.
I fixed it. Are you proud, KV?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Peter. Amazing.
No,
That's right.
That's perfect.
That's right. After the gold rush down under, I came back to London to work.
I am not clicking that character link.
Don't.
I will not.
Going to a wiki for a game you're playing is a bad idea. You can trust me. I've done it for too many games.
Isn't always fun when you see like, oh, this character is the main antagonist. I'm like, what? Or just like, oh, this character was. I'm like, what do you mean was?
My favorite still is nothing to do with the wiki. It's just me hanging out with some friends back when Tales of Symphonia came out, and I make a joke like, oh, I wonder if so-and-so was this character's dad. And then my one friend who's being in the game, don't spoil it! And I was like, oh, so I was right on my guess that I was making as a joke.
Okay, I hate when people do that. Like accidentally, like when they confirm something. It's like, it's like, no, you're... Okay, I'm not gonna say what the whole thing is with this, right? But trying to like warn of a spoiler can also be a spoiler. I'm reminded of like when Lucas, LP, Danganronpa 1, and there was a point where like she used like a different character sprite, and people were like, "No, don't use it. That's a spoiler." And she's like, "What?" Like she got spoiled on it because people just like were just trying to warn her of a spoiler. It's like,
and in context, this was friends with me like when we were in high school, so this is a while ago, so it's just fine. But yeah, no, that's still it's funny to look back on, but yeah, it is annoying when people are like, don't do it. It's like, well, okay, they're not going to know it's a spoiler unless you tell them it's a spoiler.
It's like the reverse of lying by omission.
Truth by technicality. Is that what we're gonna call it?
Oh my god.
And it was all going swimmingly until you started.
What is that word?
Fossicking.
And it was all going swimmingly until you started fossicking around. Bruce Fairplay was a man of repute.
Fossicking, to rummage or search. Sorry?
It means to rummage or to search. Don't think I've forgotten how you treated me the other day. You had me and that young hatter pegged as criminals.
Oh, well, you know. Water under the bridge.
Now there's all sorts of rumors buzzing around, and the police have been badgering me non-stop.
Truth by elimination. That's just Danganronpa. If I could turn back the clock. Killer Queen has already touched that hat.
I don't know about the hatter, but I at least I'm in the clear now. But at least I'm in the clear now. And free to make up my own mind about who's guilty and who isn't.
Thank goodness. Alright, maybe I might struggle to change this man's mind given our awkward history.
Oh dear. I wonder what's become of Mr. First now.
He became a horse.
Random thought, I don't know why this guy gives me like Onceler vibes. Anyways.
What? Not even close.
Bring him up. Why is it always the Onceler?
You're right that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him.
Yeah, like the Onceler.
Like the Onceler.
Well, quite. That's precisely my point.
This is the Onceler.
No, it's not.
That's not. Clearly, that someone wearing green was the victim. And clearly, that funny little Nipponese man with the disturbing mustache is the culprit.
But let's not forget, madam, the defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman.
Why, of course he does. If he admits to stabbing her, his life is over. The man is obviously a liver-faced coward, honestly, thinking the woman simply collapsed before his eyes.
But if that's a lie as you're suggesting, do you not think he would have concocted something more credible? Also, hi, Paper Star. How you doing? Good.
I really couldn't say. After all, you are foreign. Who's to say who ghostly funny little minds?
Fucking alright. I can tell you
I'm
what's going
so
through.
sorry. I had to read that.
No, it's all good. It's a period piece. I can tell you what's going through my funny little mind right now, but she wouldn't like it.
I do declare the man has already made his admission. He himself asserted there was nobody else around. Surely the conclusion is obvious. No one else could possibly have committed this awful crime. If no one else could have done it, the accused must be the man. Really, it couldn't be more simple.
Your arguments are compelling in its simplicity, I must admit.
Oh my! You are too kind, my lord.
That went well. For her.
Yep.
There's gotta be someone we can, like, change the mind of here.
Hold it!
Can't deny that there are other routes Mr. Natsume could have taken back from your books.
Oh, yes. Like you drew on the map, you mean? What was it? Calabash Road or something?
Precisely.
But it seems to me that what counts is whether the little Japanese fellow actually went that way or not.
Well, yes, that's true.
And at the moment, there's no proof that shows that he did, is there?
Well, yes, that's true as well.
And as I understand it, the accused himself doesn't remember which way he went, does he?
Well, yes, that's annoyingly true.
Winter nights are dark and cold, so the way I see it, you'd want to get home as quickly as possible.
Well, yes. Why is all this true?
So really, the only thing that makes sense is that he went to the home along Briar Road.
I was supposed to be convincing you here.
I have given it a lot of thought, you know. I didn't just make up my mind in a whim that he did. I mean, if there was some logical reason to why he might have gone the Calabash Roadway, it'd be different. I'd be happy to reconsider my position in that case. Honest, I would.
The reason why Saseki-san might have taken the longer way home...
Yes, a good reason. I don't imagine he'll be able to sway this young man's opinion without one.
Hold it!
Hold it. Whatever's the matter, young man? You're the wife of Mr. Garadeb, aren't you? The landlord who rents Mr. Natsume his room? Master's wife? Where did you get your ideas, sir? I'm the maid you understand. Just keeping up that charade. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Why did you mention this yesterday? That you'd been selected for the jury in this trial, I mean.
Well, I was told not to mention it to anyone until the day of the trial, you see. It was in the letter I received. The instructions were very clear, so I'm afraid I had no choice.
I see. Anyway, Mr. Natsume, the defendant, takes lodging in your master's house, doesn't he?
Yes, that's right, although he's only been in a little over a week now.
And in that time, surely you must have taken stock of his character. Does Mr. Natsume look like the kind of man who would commit such a crime as this?
Oh my goodness me, yes, he's just the sort. What? Spending all his time in that dark and dingy room, sporting that unscrupulous mustache. Man never speaks. He don't get me started on those shifty eyes. All the neighbors are talking about him. I've heard them, you know. People think he must be building a bomb in there or something.
Why don't you go check?
Oh dear, poor Mr. Natsume. How could people say such things about him? He's just a harmless bookworm. Nothing more.
Well, you just called him a worm, so... Anyway, better be careful about inviting Miss May to speak. She said enough damning things already. So no maid and no funny man. Funny Mr. Gregson. Okay.
I'm in the back here. I'm the part of the jury.
I think you mean https://aceattorney.fandom.com/wiki/Tobias_Gregson.
Yes, you have to use my full name, then yes.
A man's life is on the line here, sir. It'll take as long as it takes.
Don't get clever with me now, son. My life's on the line too, and so is my family's.
Ah.
The likes of you won't understand, but a laborer like me can't afford to take time off. If I don't work, I don't eat. I need to do the wife and kids.
Oh, I see. That must be very hard.
I go to the union every morning to find out what needs doing. If you're late and the work's taken, it's tough. This time of year, there's water and gas supply pipes bursting left, right, and center. They're after cheap labor to get the roads dug up to fix it. It's a hard slog from dawn to dusk. It is.
So, you were out digging up the roads on the day of the incident as well, were you?
That's right. In fact, if I remember rightly, it was just around the corner from where it all happened. By the old bookshop it was.
What? Another coincidence?
That's right. Meerschaum Street it was.
Meerschaum Streets.
On the map, Mr. Naruhodo, there are only 3 named streets.
Juror number 5, I need you to add that information to your formal statement, please.
What's the point of that? Can't we just get this business over with now?
Please, sir, it's important.
This fine. I'll do it then.
Think of Meerschaum Street from dawn to dusk. Wait. Let's get this last one here, just to be sure.
Sorry. Fooled it, you say? Fooled what?
No. What I said was, hold it. What I wanted to ask was, do you visit your books often?
I like the old books they have in there, yes. I enjoy reading them over a nice cup of old tea. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about.
And at what time did you visit your books on the day in question?
I was picking out books in there all afternoon, and it would have been just before 5 that I left. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about.
Just before 5, you say? Exactly when the victim was attacked. Are you sure about the time?
Oh, yes, no mistake there. I remember it well. I'm not about to forget that day in a hurry. Not after the dreadful time I had.
What do you mean?
Well, I was walking down Calabash Road when I slipped on the ice and donked my head.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Wait, no, she's got blonde hair. Wait. Hang on. Hat, green coat. Oh,
It's always worse after the snow stops falling. That's when it's most slippery.
Pink shoes. But pink shirts.
Knocked myself clean out, I did. I already thought my number was up.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. This happened on Calabash Road.
That's right. I live in Cornpipe, you see. Heading down Calabash Road is the quickest way for me to get back from your books.
Juror number 6, I must insist that you add that information to your formal statement. It may very well be extremely significant.
Sorry. Extremely sick. No, I'm quite alright. Now.
It sends a shiver down my spine to hear the members of the jury so convinced of Mr. Natsume's guilt. But I can't help feeling that some of their opinions are rather subjective.
I agree. The irrelevance of what some of them are saying that sends a shiver down my spine. Still, at least some of their assertions don't actually incriminate Mr. Natsume of anything. That's something.
We must use that to our advantage, Mr. Naruhodo. Cunningly.
Yes, you're right. Let's listen to the jurors again, carefully. If any of their assertions are at odds, I'll pit them mercilessly against each other.
Yes, don't hold back. Pit them all against each other.
Let them fight.
Alright, let's see here.
Juror Fight Club.
Juror Fight Club. Fight. 12 Angry Men has become very different.
We don't talk about your Fight Club.
See, instead of like needing a consensus, it's just whoever's the last one standing.
It's gotta be these two. Woman in green collapsed before his eyes. It can only have been the victim. However, this man wears green and slipped on Calabash Road.
Objections.
Those two statements clearly show a flaw in the juror's reasoning. A flaw? What are you all talking about, counsel? Well, juror number 2. Juror number 6.
My, whatever do you mean, sir? I think perhaps the old man didn't hear you.
Unbelievable. It's not like I was loud or anything. There's at least one fact of which we can be sure here. The bookshop receipt found in the defendant's room clearly indicates that on the day of the attack, he had been to your books and purchased a number of secondhand titles. He then returned home on foot.
But the man says he has no recollection of his return journey.
That's correct. But what he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in a green overcoat who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes.
Yes, we are well aware of all this. The poor young woman who was stabbed, obviously.
Objection. Can we really be sure of that, madam?
My, whatever do you mean?
I'm sure you heard juror number 6's account of what happened to him that day. That same afternoon, there was somebody else apart from the victim, who was wearing a green overcoat and who fell over on the icy streets in the neighborhood.
Oh my!
My goodness, you mean?
That's right. I'm referring to, of course, to hard of hearing juror number 6.
Are you really suggesting that the person in the green overcoat whom the defendant saw collapse in front of his eyes was the jolly old gentleman on the end of the bench here with me today?
That is entirely possible, yes. After all, the old man has a somewhat similar build to the victim.
Well, look at that.
My goodness me.
Sorry. You need a pee.
And crucially, we know precisely where the old man in the green overcoat fell.
God. I swear we're all adults here.
I mean, yeah, I might need to use the bathroom. I'll use it if someone's gonna let me use it.
Calabash Road.
You ever think like a lawyer just like starts doing their stuff and they have to take like a huge doo-doo?
No?
Therefore, if the person who Mr. Natsume... Wait, actually, did you read that, Anna?
I did, but I think...
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. Therefore, if the person who Mr. Natsume saw collapsing in front of him was in fact juror number 6, it means the defendant must have taken the long route back to his lodgings. By the way, guys, can we get a Pat the Anna train? Just like pose like your Pat emotes. It's pretty cool.
Ah!
I don't have any emotes I know of.
Ah!
I can find
Don't worry, I got you. Hold on.
If that's true, then
Baby,
clearly
just copy this.
the crime scene on Briar Road where the woman was stabbed was not on his way home.
Oh my!
I'm pointing at you, lady.
Ah!
You idiot old man! If you hadn't been so daft as to be roaming about there, we'd have boxed this off hours ago.
And really, what were you thinking wearing such a befuddling coat?
What did you say to me?
He's so red.
Is it a crime for an elderly to walk the roads these days? Walk the streets these days? Is it a crime to slip over on the ice? Is it a crime to keep up the latest styles and wear a beautiful green overcoat? Is it?
Oh, no, that's her.
Hold it.
Makeup. Wake up!
My lord, I do hope it won't cause any inconvenience, but...
You'd like to change your leaning, I presume?
I do declare that I would. I should like to call for a verdict of not guilty.
Oh, thank you.
And I would too.
What?
Is it a crime to change your mind? Is it? Well,
Flames.
I call upon the power of fire.
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. That was wonderful.
Well, we've managed to change a couple of minds at least. Strengthen our position somewhat.
Yes, and it will prompt the other members of the jury to reconsider their stance as well. They'll be asking themselves if their current leanings are really right or not. Now, if only... you could just identify one more pure discrepancy that would make them stop doubting Mr. Natsume. You might be able to tip the balance completely.
Yes, that's exactly what we've got to do. Advances is looking to bring this trial to an early conclusion. That's what we have to prevent, by whatever means we have at our disposal. Thank you, Counsel. On with the summation examination, please. Yes, my lord. Alright, seeing yours. You had an addition to your thing, so obviously you're important.
Mm-hmm.
The question is how, where, and why. We're digging up Meerschaum Street from dawn till dusk. Minute. You mentioned going to the houses on his way back from the bookshop. You were digging up Meerschaum Street anyways. Meerschaum, if I recall right, was on the top road. Where's my road map? It was. So, one man's saying he was digging up Meerschaum. The other one is saying, why would he not go Meerschaum?
Objection!
There we go. Those two
Got
statements
it.
are clearly at odds with one another. At once, Counsel, explain yourself!
Please, dear poet, it wasn't me, I swear!
What? I just want to get this done and dusted.
Well, juror number 3.
Me, sir? What do you mean?
Juror number 5's words just now are extremely significant. Let's take a moment to consider the implications of what's been said in our map of the local area. On the day in question, Mr. Natsume visited, right here, this bookshop to purchase a number of secondhand books. And on that same day, we now know there were works being carried out on Meerschaum Street, making it impassable. Which means that the defendant's route home could not have taken him along Meerschaum Street and down Briar Road.
Yes, of course. What do you think, sir?
Well, yes, you can't argue with that, really, can you? You must have had a good 2 yards or more of the pavement up.
It's so fun how this game has, like, effectively, like, sometimes 6 witnesses.
Yeah.
It's very fascinating, very different.
Every gentleman and gentlewoman that came along had to turn back and go the other way.
So, the only conclusion is this. The defendant must have taken the longer route back to his lodgings.
Yes, I suppose he must have.
Dude, look at all those pat emotes and bongo emotes.
Yeah, message unclear. I was just like, anyways, here we go.
Oh, I see that little
There's
view
mine.
I love it.
I suppose that must be right, eh?
Juror number 3, you said the following. The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back home from the bookshop. But we see now that he had no choice.
Yes!
Yes. More beer? Yes.
Yes.
It's not past 5 o'clock yet. My lord, Mr. Judge, sir, if I may.
Yes.
I don't think in all good conscience that I can say the man's guilty now. Yes, I'd like to see the trial continue so we can get to the bottom of what really happened. Also, the white looks just much more delicate behind myself.
I do appreciate Lumiere making a cameo in this game.
Who?
Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. He's the one making all the fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you say, sir?
Eh, who? Me? Well, alright then. If there's a hole in the prosecution's arguments, it should be filled in. That's what I say.
Oh my god, I can't believe the only two jurors we couldn't convince were the ones that already knew us.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Almost like there's an issue when it comes to systems like this. That's why you need to have an unbiased jury.
Yeah.
Well, that summation examination is concluded with a rather large shift in opinion. The ayes 2, the noes 4. So the noes have it. Not guilty, they say. Which means we no longer have a consensus among the members of the jury. The trial will continue.
Objection!
Van Zieks' turn.
Could it seem jurors of me to drink from my held chairs moments after raising objection? Only to crush it in disgust. Pray forgive the discourtesy.
Lord Van Zieks.
It seems I must retract my earlier remark.
What do you mean?
I mistakenly credited these jurors with intelligence by describing them as insightful. Yet we have just witnessed from them falling for a cheap trick performed by an Eastern entertainer.
Hey,
Whatever do you mean?
Objection!
Objection. I haven't tricked anyone. Everything I've said is the truth.
Indeed. Stalwart juror number 5 was undoubtedly repairing the road as he claims. I believe you said it was a good 2 yards of the pavement of which you excavated, sir.
With the way Van Zieks crushes his chalice, imagine the way he imagine the death grip he has during gay sex.
Thank you, Vapor Star. Very cool.
Yes. Now, Paper Star, please enlighten me. What is the death grip in gay sex? What is that? Smile.
that's right. Took me the whole day. Took me the whole day, and they paid me a measly tuppence for it.
Now, my learned Nipponese friend, tell me. Do you have any notion of the distance that 2 yards represents?
When he jerking you off while bobbing his head over it. I see. I'm learning so much today.
Pay no attention to that member of the gallery.
Well, if I'm honest, I don't have a clue, no.
2 yards is a little less than 2 meters.
Less than 2 meters. That's not much at all.
In other words, a distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate vigor.
In other words...
Would you not agree, my stalwart friend?
Me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no.
What?
And did you perchance erect a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the site of your walks?
Eh, I wouldn't dream of it. What a waste of time. No coaches would have had a hope of passing anyway, and we just turn any gentlefolk back when they come.
Come, you say.
Kids just jump right over us all the time.
The accused is no gentleman, as far as I can see. I have little doubt, however, that he could spring over a 2-yard trench with his meanderings around town.
Oh!
Is that true, is it?
The incontrovertible truth is that the books just purchased by the accused were found at the scene. There can be no doubt that on his way back to his lodgings, Mr. Natsume walked down Briar Road.
Oh, crushed in a single sentence.
And, old man,
Cold man, you can talk. You can talk.
you say that around 5 o'clock on the day in question, you slipped and fell on Calabash Road. Pray, was there a suspicious-looking Nipponese behind you at the time?
Oh, I can't say as I remember.
You don't remember?
How about a wager, my lone friend? You say it was this old man that the accused saw. But I would lay 1,000 to 1 against you being able to prove it.
Ah, Order! Order! Lord Van Seeks, explain yourself.
My lord,
If you had such a trenchant argument up your sleeve, why in the world did you not prefer it during the summation examination?
I want to give this young foreign student the sightseeing experience he no doubt came for. I wanted him to see for himself how the opinion of the jury is so readily swayed. But my hospitality has its limits, and they have been reached, I feel.
The coat
Oh,
comes
just in
off.
time for the cape to come off.
So, my learned friend, today's sightseeing tour of London is now over.
What are you talking about?
My lord, the prosecution requests permission to call its next witness to the stand.
Witness time. Granted. Bailiff, bring forth the witness. It's next witness. Whenever the
Witness
witness
says.
is.
Mr. Naruhodo, do you not remember? We've been told on several occasions that there were eyewitnesses to the incident.
That we were. Yes, I remember. More than being a Scotland Yard policeman, no less.
I'm afraid it's likely to be the prosecution's next witness.
Alright. No matter who Van Zeeks brings to the stand as his witnesses, and no matter what they say, I believe it's Soseki-san. I know he's innocent.
Dramatic zoom in.
I'll keep believing it to the very end. Until this battle is over.
Are you ready?
Sleepy boy and girl.
It's the prettiest girl ever.
I'm so excited!
Witnesses, please state your names and occupation for the court.
I'm sorry if I blew anyone's ears out.
It's okay.
She's so pretty. I love her.
Very starry
she's
eyes.
adorable.
Hello! Wakey wakey!
Constable Royley Bates, sir. Nothing to report on the street, sir.
I'm going back to bed.
He's so yippy.
And I'm Mrs. Feet. Patricia's my name. I'm proud to say I'm this young town hero's wife.
Ah, I see now why I'm supposed to play this guy.
I'm so excited.
She came to me like, I want to play this character, and I was like, oh, I have an idea. We should have Cinder play the other one.
What's the story here?
Well, in truth, we've not been married long. In fact, we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day.
He's just fucking chewing on his like little helmet cord.
So sleepy.
I'm double checking something real quick. Hang on. It's tomorrow, right? Yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, no, alright. Just like I was double checking my stream schedule or something, make sure I didn't fuck up something. No, it was your husband I was asking about. He seems tired.
Hardly surprising. Thus, being an honorable occupation, patrolling the beat is the most demanding work in the world.
Oh, really? I'm sure I've heard that before, actually. Indeed. Apart from rare days off, our gallant officers trudge some 20 miles a day, you know. They patrol boarding horses and pubs, collect taxes, survey the streets, check that meters are reading true. And they're responsible for keeping the streets clean, and lighting and extinguishing our streetlights.
There are a number of items on the list that don't sound much like policing duties at all.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, some of these sound like a little bit like a different kind of occupation here, man. I would have just be falling asleep at my feet. I'd have collapsed long ago.
But it goes without saying that a policeman's primary duty is the apprehension of criminals. Even when he's off duty, a constable is expected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat. For the London Bobby is a man of honor.
And a man of slumber.
On the day in question, this man and his wife were walking down Briar Road in the opposite direction. And they witnessed the incident as it occurred. Is that not correct, Mr. and Mrs. Beat?
That's right, sir. Isn't it, Rowley?
Constable Riley Beat, sir. Nothing to report on the street, sir. Oh my god, his theme. What a great witness he's going to be. Very good. I'd like to hear your formal testimonies now, please. You will tell the court exactly what you saw on the afternoon of the incident. Yes, sir. Good night. I'm more and more seeing why you want me to be him.
It was our wedding anniversary, and Rowley was taking me out for a meal. There was no time to change after work. Anyway, two silhouettes appeared out of the fog on the pavement in front of us. All of a sudden, one of them just collapsed on the floor, and the other scattered something before running off. We ran straight over, of course, and I went for help at a nearby police box. It was definitely that Japanese man on the dock. Rowley and I both saw him clear as day.
Let's see something here. Patricia Beat, 21, the wife of Constable Roy Beat, who is a witness to the incident. She's relatively recently married and fiercely proud of her policeman husband, Rolly Beats, a devoted London Bobby who witnessed the incident whilst walking down the street with his wife of a year, Patricia. Also olive green. Victim in this case, found with a knife in the back. The wound didn't prove fatal. The woman remains unconscious in her hospital bed. Well, this is extremely compelling testimony, I must say.
Oh dear. This policeman and his wife are claiming to have positively identified Mr. Natsume at the scene. If the testimony is true, the alternative course of events that you established in the summation examination will be quashed.
It's death knell, in fact. Because that alternative was never viable in the first place.
What an unfortunate bechancing. And on your wedding anniversary, too.
Oh, I know! But I still managed to go out for the evening with my man. I thank the Lord for that. Gosh, life of a London Bobby sounds very hard indeed.
Indeed. However, this cross-examination will be over in minutes. You may well have time to rest this afternoon.
What do you mean by that?
My bird friend, the witnesses saw the face of the man fleeing the scene. They are testifying under oath that it was without a doubt the accused, Mr. Soseki Natsume. And one of these witnesses, the policeman, no less. So you appreciate the gravity of the situation, I'm sure.
Boom, boom, boom. Except that the man's so tired, his wife has to do all the talking. Enough preamble. Counsel for the defense, commence the cross-examination, please. We've met the straightest couple in the series.
You betcha.
Yes, my lord. How you doing, Val?
Hey, Val.
Hello, little fish.
What the witnesses saw. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. All's been going good? Yeah, it's been going good, I'd say. I'm doing well for myself. I mean, like, you know, I'm having fun. Trying to, you know, keep attentive best I can, because, like, I've been up since, like, 7 a.m., but, even despite that, I'm still, like, doing good. It was actually more like 7:30. But, yeah. I love, like, the days when it's just like, man, I gotta be up early for work. Good thing I have Ace Attorney tonight. A game with, like, you know, just a lot of dialogue reading. That's okay, though. I actually slept decently.
In fairness, I think I've stumbled over my lines more than anyone else, so I think you're doing fine.
So it's not like I think like a couple streams ago where like I literally had to end it early because I was literally falling asleep during stream, and it was no fault of the game. It was just I was just that fucking tired. No time to change after work, you say? Are you also a member of the police, Miss Beetle or Miss Beats?
Miss Beetle? Oh, no, sadly not. It is a job for strapping young men only. Women, children, and the elderly can't even apply.
I guess because it has two witnesses. Well, I think you can probably see why children and the elderly can't do the job, can you? Or can't you? What, one, two?
I think Willow looks ever so handsome in his uniform. It suits you down to the ground, doesn't it, darling?
Yum, yum, yum. The fucking poll every time is so funny. I just finished my beat. Pat and I were heading back to the station. I was actually planning on getting changed there. Is he talking in his sleep? This is creepy.
Oh no, Rolly. I much prefer you in uniform. Sometimes I don't recognize you when I see you in plain clothes. Oh dear, that doesn't seem healthy.
So your man's a workaholic. Kindly adhere to the point. You were going for a meal after you had finished your beat for the day, correct? That's right, sir. Yes, although I was fit to drop, to be honest, after spending the whole day on my feet. The police is my life, sir. As long as I'm the proud owner of this, I'll serve my city and my queen to the end. What's that now? My warrant card, sir. Proof that I'm a London copper. It has the noble founding principles of the force written on it.
As a reminder to all us policemen of our sworn duty to patrol the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man. Sir, for such a noble cause, I cover 20 miles every single day without fail and without a grumble. Because I know the plodding of my boots is all Londoners need to hear to feel safe and secure. So, fighting crime doesn't appear to come into it then. But sir, just on that one particular day, I was looking forward to celebrating my wedding anniversary. Mrs. Beats puts up with the lots being married to a bobby like me. I want to show my dear wife how much I care. Aww. Oh, Pat.
Oh, really?
Aw.
I love that sprinkle so much.
They're
that's very
so
cute.
straight.
They're so straight. Unironically, I think actually me and Anna did something similar to this in person.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Yes.
we definitely do a little bit like the snuggling every so often like that, just like rubbing our like. One thing I do remember us doing was like we would just kind of like go up and just like kind of like just like rub our noses against each other. It was quite cute in hindsight. I very much enjoyed it.
Adorable, actually.
We were being the straight
Oh,
couple.
what a charming couple. Their young love is such a joy to behold.
If a little over the top, perhaps. Trill, cute. I know I am. Thank you. Someone's on.
I'm just thinking of that one Rogue and Gambit meme, just like, oh, cool straight couple, unless, and they hold up bi flags.
No, that's us. That's us.
I mean, yeah, because like we're both bi. Like me, Cassie, and Anna actually are all bi.
That's rad.
It's like I think I would consider myself like bisexual, hetero-romantic. And then, can they describe what happened next? I want it, but gay. You can find girl.
So valid out.
Yeah. Any ladies in chat ready for Val? Sounds so bad.
Oh god.
You're you're an amazing wingman.
Maybe don't offer up your friend like that without their consent.
Hold it. Look, it's like the V train, right? The Val train. It's like a bit from Monsters Inc. You're making it worse.
Yeah, it is.
Two silhouettes.
That's right. They were coming towards us, walking up Briar Road in the opposite direction.
That's worse. It is worse.
There was a rather plump figure followed by a scrawny, thin-looking man.
Wait, how did you know the guy further away was a man?
I don't know.
That does sound exactly like the victim as pictured in this print, and like Mr. Natsume.
I want a print. Man,
What do you want to print of?
I don't know. I was supposed to look for like there's this thing Rosie showed me once that was like this thing you like hang for like your pins. I'm just like, fuck. I did not find that at MagFest at all. Then again, I also wasn't really sure what I was looking for, to be honest. Yes, unfortunately it does.
And you're certain that at the time there was nobody else nearby.
Oh yes, quite certain. It was dark, but there are streetlights on Briar Road, you see. There was nobody else around at all. Isn't that right, my darling?
Yes, that's right. Of course, there was a light fog on the ground. The Briar Road is dead straight, and you could see a fairly long way down the pavement. What did I just press? Oh, what, fucking press autoplay. Shit, that's what happened.
Auto.
I was like, I pressed something. What did I just press? And then there's the street lighting as well. I didn't see any other pedestrians.
Before sleep takes a firmer hold, your answer, please, Mr. Beats. Are you quite sure of what you've just said?
Yes, sir. As a copper who spends all day every day keeping watch on the streets, I'd swear to it, sir. I'm as sure as my love of Patricia is true. Oh, Pat.
Oh, really?
They're still maintaining that there was no one else around other than the victim and his attacker. It's starting to seem like that must be how it really happened.
It's beginning to seem like there's nowhere to run.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Christmas.
I mean, it is
It's
snowing. and
February.
stuff. Oh, never mind.
Well, that didn't stop Mr. Natsume, did it? He fled the scene all too convincingly.
No, it did not stop Mr. Natsume from celebrating Christmas, a traditionally Japanese holiday. Yep.
Yeah, you know, a Japanese Santa comes by every February.
That's true.
Thank you. I believe we have a reasonably clear idea of how the situation just before the incident now. See, I'm thinking about like like Japanese Valentine's Day. They have like White Day and like Valentine's Day because I think White Day is like the girls give the chocolate to the guys.
Okay. I'll stop you right here. Valentine's Day is the girls give chocolates to the guys, and there are different tiers of chocolates. And depending on the tier means if they are just giving it to you because it's tradition, or they're giving it to you because they actually like you. And if you give them the chocolate that's like you, then you wait a month for March 14th, White Day, where the guy gives you chocolate back to say, oh yes, I am into you. It is honestly kind of sexist, and I don't know why they do it.
Huh. Yeah, I'll say, why would you wait a month just to be all like, here's some chocolate, I think I like you back. Just be like, no, I like you back, let's just do this now.
Because a huge part of it is the presentation, is you're, like, there's, I forget what the not special chocolate is, but the homemade chocolate is the very, like, it's something that, like, you, like, handmade specifically for this person that
I guess
you
that's I feel like why I always see like a lot of anime and like Japanese media stuff. Like they just make the chocolates for like the guys they end up liking. I guess that's why. Okay.
Yeah, and so like because it's a huge like thing, traditionally Japanese school ends at the end of March and starts back up beginning of April, so they have about a week break. So I think the idea of it was that basically if the guy likes you back, then it's like, oh hey, guess what? We have a week before school starts.
Like time to spend some time together as a couple.
Yeah, something like that. But it's also because Japanese people do not like to be super social, as anime would lead you to not believe.
To be fair, anime is very flanderized.
Yes.
Not flander. That's the incorrect usage of that word.
Not
Exaggerated.
but yeah, exaggerated. Yeah, so when it comes down to it, it's like, oh, this girl really likes me. I'm actually going to think about this because I don't know how to respond, and that's why they wait the month.
Okay.
Which, still, I don't know about that, but...
Hold it!
I also do not like to be super social. It depends on the day for me.
Yeah,
You
like,
do.
I like hanging out and stuff like this, but then it's like, oh boy, do you want to go to this party? I'm like, maybe? I don't know.
Hey, KV, you want to go to the mall?
Which mall?
Mine.
The Mall of America.
Live near you. Yeah, I live near that.
Would you like
I'll
to go
invite you,
to?
I'll invite Flargra. We'll have a great time.
This
I
is
have to fly all the way over there.
is this just another attempt for you
Yeah.
to try and meet Flargra in person?
No, it's an attempt to invite KV over here, and then Flargra's also invited.
Trill wants to
come
go
with
to.
you?
You can come too, Trill.
Yeah, Trill's allowed to go wherever she wants. This shit's the running joke. Yeah, the running joke is that you two are never allowed to like purposely meet each other, but if you just accidentally run into each other in public, all bets are off. It's like that one
See,
fucking.
the real thing is that I don't have any money to do anything fun, so...
I'm just thinking about that one fucking screenshot from Always Sunny where like the two guys are just like looking at each other from like across a party or something, and that's just like Val and Peter.
I don't know what she looks like.
Scattered something. What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, I couldn't quite make account of what it was at the time. But then we got closer and realized what it was.
Also not actually that sort of thing. I feel you on that a little bit. Like I'm trying to save up right now, like best I can. Like I like ordered out early, but I'm like, okay, that's probably the only time I do that. Like rest of this week if I can help it.
I know a guy.
Wait,
Who's
what?
this guy?
Didn't we,
Who knew this
darling?
guy? Who knew this guy? Who knew this guy's cousin? What? Yes, that's right. Here were some old books.
I see. Old books.
Yes, sir. The culprit had dropped a number of them, all around where the victim lay on the pavement.
Indeed, as clearly pictured in this photographic print.
That rotten Japanese man did that when he did the deed.
Oh, that...
Let's not forget that it remains to be established that the defendant was indeed the attacker. When we saw him, he was the man in the duck without question, sir. Good night. Never mind, I'm awake now. The mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes, the taut mouth, the snub nose, everything.
Any more insults you want to throw in?
Welcome back, Aiden.
Welcome back, Aiden.
That's right. He looked down that poor defenseless woman with those terrifying intense eyes.
We're watching a white couple be racist towards Japanese people. How you doing?
And then suddenly threw his books onto the pavement and ran away.
It's fucked up for real. Period pieces are wild.
Periods are wild also.
Did you say periods are wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You're right. You know, ladies, I'm sorry about your periods.
I was right here.
I'm sorry you gotta go through that.
Yeah, I'm sorry you gotta go through that.
I actually am sorry about that. That sucks.
Dude, I can't imagine if I could pee blood,
Are you
right?
being serious about that, though?
I am being serious about that. Like,
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Like
Yeah,
that's not an experience I get, dude. Like I had my puberty stuff when I was 14. I'm I don't get that anymore. It's like you just go through perpetual puberty with the periods.
I don't think that's exactly what it is, but you know what? Close enough.
It's you get cramps for a
I know
week.
it's not pee. I know it's not actually pee.
okay. Who's sorry?
It is
I wasn't
blood.
paying attention to that. Yeah, no, I am very aware. No,
Yeah, no, I have a sister. I know it's not peeing blood. Like I have an idea of how it works.
Yeah, same trill.
This is tough. They seem as though they're telling the truth here.
I'd take on the pain if it could alleviate a whole woman from having to go through it.
Hey, yo, KV, do you want to do the fucking thing where you get electrocuted and it's a similar feeling to having
Oh my god.
it's childbirth or periods? It was one of
It's
the
a
two.
period cramp machine thing.
Yeah, I want to do the period cramp machine.
Okay.
Quote that. Quote that. Maniacal 2026.
that.
I want to do the period cramp machine.
I know you want Trill. It's just me being yeah, no, other people are in pain. Let me take on the pain instead, so that way I don't have to feel the pain.
I know this isn't the same for everyone, but for me, before or after I get a period, I also get a migraine, so it's doubly bad.
That's really that sucks. I'm
Hi,
sorry.
Diana. We're talking about the periods.
Oh my god.
We're talking about periods.
Diana, do you know about periods?
Holy shit.
Not during
The
period
timing
talk.
of that. The timing of that.
Oh no. I unfortunately do, yeah. How you doing, girl? Hope you're doing good. How was your stream?
Cool. I can do my thing.
Baldur's Gate, nice. Man, I remember I had a
Nice.
passing interest in Baldur's Gate at one point. I'm not sure if I still would play it nowadays, but it seems cool.
Never learned, hailed as a king, blessing one and all instead of cursing everything.
Who do you go for in Baldur's Gate 3?
I'm not sure.
You have the evil vampire. You got the goth lady. You got the man who turns into a bear, just an actual bear.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You got guy who thinks he's a god.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. All the other characters are irrelevant.
Uh-huh. I would technically, this is also my husband, for Van Zeeks here. But yeah, Diana, I hope the stream was good.
Sorry.
Hope it was. No, you're good. Hope it was a fun stream. We're doing a great Ace Attorney. We're currently in the middle of Case 4. It says Case 4 Trial. What? Yeah, Trial Part 1.
Still be, yeah.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for a bit now. It's been good. We're at the part where we've met the couple of Patricia and Rolly.
Yeah. Or wait, no, I'm dumb. That's her nickname.
Yeah. Those games so much. Hope you love it too. Yeah. Like, I've played a bunch of the other Ace Attorneys. It's easier to say which ones I have not beaten, which is to say, beaten/played. I have not beaten/played Layden vs. Wright, Edgeworth 2, and that's it. That's not, obviously, finishing this one up in the second Great Ace Attorney. I knew I wanted to stream a Great Ace Attorney, I wanted to stream an Ace Attorney at some point. I'm like, it was probably going to be Great Ace, so yeah, here I am. And it's been a great time. Why is there a hype train? Anyways, thanks for the raid, Diana. We'll probably not do the countermeasures for right now, just so we're not wasting too much time, but have a free monkey.
May I remind this court that there are plenty of people in maniacal circle who apparently have a crush on me or have the hots for me. What in the hell is that all about?
Look, I get it. If Van Zeke's told me to sit down, I would do it.
Then sit, my Nipponese friend.
Yes, Daddy.
Have in mind the court that this unambiguous testimony comes from policeman and his wife.
Trill, what?
What?
Now, please continue.
Look, okay, I'll be real. Like, fucking, if I have to pick the fucking prosecutors from this series, Van Zeke's is pretty high up there. I'm not gonna lie. There's an attractiveness to him. Edgeworth is kind of Edgeworth's a little too sweaty. I think a little too sweaty and disgusting. I don't know. He's got kind of that kind of sweaty vibes to him. He needs to do 3 sticks of deodorant a day.
Sure about that?
No, you want a real fucking daddy? Fucking Tyrell Bad from Ace Attorney Investigations 1. That's a prime one. I don't even know if he's a prosecutor actually, but he was pretty cool.
He's not.
Damn, this argument falls apart a little bit.
He's a detective, though.
He's a detective. That's true. Our detectives are Tyrell Bad and Gumshoe. Gumshoe's got the Barra thing going on. Maybe you're into Barra stuff. I don't know.
You know who my favorite prosecutor is? That's right, Professor Layton.
Professor Layton. Tyrell Bad's more stinky, but he doesn't smoke cigarettes though. He eats lollipops. He just looks stinky though.
I just like him because I want a hug from that man. That's really all. That's really it.
Thanks, Bear.
No, okay, I insulted Edgeworth a little bit. Edgeworth isn't that bad, but not the biggest. I like him as a character, as a attractiveness level. Nah. Oh fuck. Okay, Clavier is also pretty high. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Clavier is actually not too bad.
Yeah, true.
Nayuta. I don't care about Nayuta. I'm sorry.
He's kind of pretty.
He's alright.
He falls flat. He falls flat. I think.
Yeah, he's kind of one of the weakest parts of Spirited Justice, in my opinion. Sadly, which is a bit of a shame. He's not bad, but he's not super interesting either. We can agree to disagree.
Wait, no, I changed my mind. My favorite prosecutor is the horse kid from Little Gator Game.
Michael, you're playing Spirited Justice now?
I've
Hell
not
yeah!
played that one.
Hope you guys are enjoying Spirited Justice, Diana. Also, for those coming from Diana's stream or joining us for the first time, my name is Maniacal. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things around here. Currently playing through Great Ace Attorney. We should also be finishing up. I actually have the schedule made now because I literally made the schedule after I last streamed because I think literally 20 minutes after I ended last stream, I got my work schedule. So here's the actual schedule for the week. I'll be finishing up Sonic Superstars on Friday. And on Sunday, provided nothing changes, I will be, so Sonic Superstars Friday afternoon stream, and provided if nothing changes, we'll be doing this poll here. The winner of this poll, the bowl game winner on Sunday. Right now, last I checked, so currently, Princess Peach Showtime has a very commanding lead of 19 votes, but then there's Resident Evil 2 Remake at 8 votes, GoldenEye at, Resident Evil 2 just went up a little bit. GoldenEye at 5 votes, and Mario Wonder at 5 votes as well. So, if you want to help me out with whatever I do next, there you go. Though it's looking like it's likely going to be Princess Peach Showtime. Yeah, I know, Val. Like, fucking Nintendo favoritism. To be fair, I think it's also a little... To be fair, though, Mario Wonder was in last place for a hot minute there, and only just caught up to GoldenEye. I don't think it's like the favoritism is more so than just... I feel like just Princess Peach Showtime is one of those games that kind of went under the radar. And, like, I feel like maybe that's why people might want to, like, see it. I was going to do it in the future anyways, because it was a Throne game I got. But if you want to see it that soon, I'm cool with that, obviously. We'll see, of course, how things go.
It's a unique game, I think, is more the deal. And it's, oh my god, a game starring Princess Peach?
Princess Peach will star in a brand new game, or whatever the fuck that marketing was saying for a while.
Yeah.
And Baby Leon. Yeah, say Baby Leon before, you know, RE4 and, like, RE9. Yes, sir. Oh, that was it. Been on that for so long.
Fell asleep.
This is why
There
these
so long he fell asleep.
for real. Oh wait, right. I forgot Leon was in 6 for a moment. I do own 6. I kind of want to play 6 at some point. Was it your husband who went to fetch help? I have it on for 6. I have it on like the PS4 version.
No.
So
No, I went. I might be a police officer myself, but I'm the proud wife of one after all.
I do kind of want to play 6 at some point. I just don't know when, obviously. Can you play 5 for Professor Serena? Yeah, no, dude, I love 5. I do genuinely think Resident Evil 5 is one of the greatest co-op games out there. Like, unironically. It's a super fun time. Like, if you can get past the tank controls, which honestly, tank controls are fine. I really don't think they're that bad in Resident Evil, but I also understand people who may not like the tank controls and will kind of prefer, like, how the later games kind of give you more free movements with your characters. I completely understand that. But Resident Evil 5, I think, is still legit one of the best co-op experiences out there. Especially for, like, when it came out.
Isn't that right, my darling?
Yes, that's right. I asked Miss B to go. I was off duty by that point. But the Bobby's never truly off duty, of course. So I thought the place to stay and get the scene.
You should play Resident Evil 6, maybe 7.
Resident Evil 6, 7.
You should play Resident Evil Memorable, also known as REMM, and if you flip it around, it's now, I don't freaking know what an R upside down is right now, so it's something evil Wind Waker.
It's Resident Evil Survivor. God. Very laudable, Mr. Beat. Preserving the scene of a crime is a task of considerable importance. That's why I sent Patricia, you see. I told her where to find the right police box. Forgive my ignorance. But what do you mean exactly by the right police box? Depends on the crime's location, you see, as to who deals with it. Where the woman was stabbed wasn't actually on my beat. I told Patricia the way to the police box for the first... Excuse me. I told Patricia the way to the police box for the beats the incident fell under so she could go and report it.
I ran there as quickly as I could and asked for help from the Bobby on duty. There's nothing more potent than a young couple in love working together, you know?
And thanks to your swift response, the case was quickly resolved. The actions of 2 model citizens.
Could you make the argument paper star if you unfurl the R a little bit? It just makes an L.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, please, you're making us blush. Isn't he, darling?
Just Nicole is so funny every time.
Yes, sir. What Patricia said, sir.
I love how quick that is.
Let's move on, shall we? I'm gonna unfurl myself, damn.
Hold it!
Oh, but surely you wouldn't have. But surely you wouldn't have been able to see his face by the light of the gas street lamps, would you? It's got to be here somewhere.
We absolutely could. Us Londoners have exceptional eyesight, I'll have you know.
Oh. Right.
The light from the street lamps is more than enough.
Michael, for your sake, never share a scarf with Anna.
I gave her my beanie, but she had more of my things.
No, get a bigger scarf so you can have one side Anna and one side Cinder.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Then you're just gonna be
Yes.
pulled from both sides.
You know what I unironically want? Have you ever played a little game called Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Tyon's scarf in that game is so sick. That big orange scarf, that thing is sick as fuck.
I want that one character at the end of Persona 3. That's a good scarf.
That is a good scarf. If it's who I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and what of the fog? We're famous for it across the globe, I believe. It's an absolute menace to those of us who have to live with it, of course.
Oh, it is! It is! It's thick! You can't even see the hand at the end of your own arm!
Yes, alright, I take your point. Now, could you stop shaking your husband?
The constant fog makes our eyes very sharp, you see. That's why we can tell for sure and for certain that it was the little Japanese man we saw. Can't we, darling?
Gonna come up here. What? Ah, yes. It was the accused and no mistake. The mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes, the taut mouth, the snub nose. Unmistakable, sir. As far as this couple's testimony is concerned, there can't be any question. It was Soseki-san they saw running away from the scene of the crime. That's it, is it? That's their entire testimony?
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I hate to admit it, but on hearing the testimony, it really does seem as though Mr. and Mrs. Beats saw what they really saw. Mr. Natsume running away from the scene on Briar Road that day? That's not weird. But yeah, you get the idea.
Yes, I feel the same.
So if that's true, where does it leave us?
Oops.
The members of the jury are sure to call for a guilty verdict after this testimony.
Well, if it's like the other times, I sometimes have to just press them again if something pops up. Oh no, then what do we do?
Kazuma-sama over here.
Cosmo this, Cosmo that. I miss him. What are you trying to say?
I think you would try to find a contradiction somewhere else within their testimony.
Oh, I did say that earlier, by the way, but Diana, if you need to raid and run, I do understand, obviously, and thank you again for the raid earlier. It really is much appreciated. What do you mean, somewhere else?
Your statement about seeing Mr. Natsume is unequivocal. Calling that into question would help. But if you could identify some other part of their testimony which appears to contradict the facts, you might be able to discredit them, to make the jury doubt if the pair's memory of the days is accurate.
Oh, right.
Put simply, we must focus on finding a discrepancy in these statements somewhere. If we don't, I'm afraid the trial may reach an early and unfavorable conclusion.
Ugh. Why do I always seem to be so up against it? Alright. Oh, hello? Something's changing.
Mr. Lawyer, sir, can I ask you something?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Well, you keep asking us all these questions about everything we told you, so... It seems like you don't believe our testimony. Is that right? Is it? Well, up with it!
Yeah. What? No. Oh, no, it's really not that at all.
My husband's a policeman, remember? And I know what I saw.
That's
Yep,
right.
yes, Val? What's up?
I remember every last detail. Everything, like...
Like a mixed mag.
Yes.
I gotta.
Pilot, the husband, boyfriend, partner mech.
Say husband? A little too soon for husband, I think.
I was just trying to cover all the bases depending on where people were in the relationship.
True.
Oh, I know. What about the books the man dropped?
It's like our 3-month anniversary is only tomorrow.
Oh my my god! It's like them and their 1-year anniversary!
Wow! 3 months. Times it by 4. 1 year.
3 months, flip it around, 1 year.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
3 months,
If you
flip it
flip
around, 90
days.
days.
It becomes E-months, and I don't know what that means.
Estrogen month. That's when Val first started
Don't
taking
say
estrogen.
that.
I could tell you the names in every single one I could. Every single one.
Flip it around, E.
It's in the E.
How many months did you
Just a
say?
question how reliable my testimony is.
Oh no, I just said like E month is when you started it, not like how many you've done. I think you're on like, how many months has it been? Like 6 or 7 months?
Oh, I wasn't sure if that was asking you how long you and Anna have been in a relationship.
No. Like Val's like estrogen. And then we
Okay,
talked about it like at some point. March will be 6. Okay, I was like, I was not even trying to make the joke. I was like, I think it actually is legit close to like 6 or 7 months by this point. That will do, Miss Beat.
No, it won't do at all.
Half a year. Dude, you've made so much progress, dude. That's crazy.
That Japanese lawyer has no idea what I'm capable of. Even if I decide to forgive him for insulting us, don't think for a minute I really will.
I really didn't mean to cause offense. Please put your husband's fist down. Perhaps you would like the opportunity to supplement your testimony, Miss Beats. Might that appease you?
Oh, thank you, my lord. That would settle things nicely. Wouldn't it, darling?
I'm just gonna take a little bit of EB.
I gave to the names of the 4 books he dropped at the scene.
Okay.
4 books. Say it with me. Objection!
No.
So, you're saying that there were 4 books?
That's right. I remember all of them. The picture of Monsieur Somebody, What's a Yearning, Samia for Someone, and the Thingamy Something.
No. I'm sorry, Miss Beats. But there is a fundamental flaw in that statement of yours.
Oh no, what flaw?
Simply that, at the scene of the crime. There were only 3 books, not 4.
What?
Have a good look at this photographic print of the scene of the crime. As you can clearly see, there are only 3 books. That's the idea that, like, the woman's, like, round body is hiding the last book, but we'll see if that actually is going to be the case or not.
But no, that can't be. I saw them. Oh, I know what it is. Yes, you can't fool me.
Sorry?
It's that big old lump of a dead body. The leaves so large, your corpse is blocking the view of the 4th book, that's all.
Yep, there it is. I had a feeling that's what they're going to go for.
Ma'am, she's not dead.
Just to say she's not dead.
Let's at least try to remember that poor woman isn't dead, even if we are insulting her size. Pull that collar back up, or that armband back up. No, I'm sorry, Miss Beats. Bite. Mr. Natsume could not possibly have dropped the 4 books you describe.
Why not?
Fascinating. And from your shared tone, something you can readily substantiate with evidence, I presume.
Ah, evidence. I have that.
I see you've already forgotten about that.
Counsel, you will present evidence to substantiate your claim or withdraw it. What proof do you have that the accused did not drop 4 books?
Motherfucker, the fucking thing I just gave you. Whatever. Actually, wait, no. I'm being a stupid. Hang on. The book receipt. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 books. There we go. He can't have dropped 4 books because the book receipt proves it as such.
Take that!
The evidence is right here.
in the form of this bookshop receipt.
From your books?
Yes, this receipt details Mr. Natsume's purchases that day. Mr. Natsume's purchases that day. As you can see, only 3 books are listed.
You guys are going like, oh, we're adults. We're not. We're adults. We're not making suggestive jokes. And meanwhile, the entire time I'm just like, your books. No, your books.
I'm reminded of that fucking scene from Rush Hour 3. I am you. No, I'm me. Who are you? I am you.
I'm me, he says.
I'm me, he says. You know, funny enough, I've actually only ever seen Rush Hour 1 and 2. Never seen 3.
I've only seen 3, which is probably the more hilarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you've only seen the worst one.
Yeah.
To my understanding, I have not seen 3, so I can't comment on 3's quality, but I always hear when people who have watched all 3, I hear 3 is considered the weakest of the 3 Rush Hours.
1's pretty damn good.
1 is very good, I do agree. 2 is very good too. I have to kind of think back and forth if I like 1 or 2 more. Kind of like when I think back and forth, I'm like, do I like Back to the Future 1 or 2 more?
I like Back to the Future 3 more than 2, but...
Which I respect that, like, genuinely.
Yeah. I'm just more thinking 2007 was a year where a lot of 3 movies came out, and most of them were not good.
See, Iron Man 3 was in 2007.
No, but Shrek the Third was.
Shrek the Third was, and that is not a good Shrek. I've not watched the 4th Shrek, but I hear...
4 is pretty good.
Yeah, I hear it's actually legit decent. No, dude, like, there's a lot of, like, DreamWorks I gotta still watch. This is getting so off topic. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, I think, like, I've never seen Despicable Me. I think at least the first one's worth a watch.
They're good movies.
Like, I think at least the first one's worth a watch, obviously. I need to also check out...
I can say that as someone who has watched the first one on repeat because my little brother loves it.
Mm-hmm. Kung Fu Panda 2. I need to watch that one because I always hear that one.
I need to see that one.
I hear legit Kung Fu Panda 2 is considered better than the first one.
God.
Yes, no, I hear that too.
Like, I hear it's like legit, like just a sequel that's just so good it's better than the first movie.
I have it on Amazon.
Maybe we can watch it sometime. We can watch it sometime, yeah. Alright, let's go back to this. Therefore, Mr. Natsume would have only dropped 3 books at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, like the 3s that came out in 2007.
Which means that your powers of observation, madam, cannot be relied upon. So, it cannot be denied that though you say it was the defendant you saw, you could very well be mistaken.
Oh no! Oh no!
Doesn't Phil?
She's so loud she woke him up.
It's plainly evident. It is your powers of deduction that cannot be relied upon, my learned Nipponese friend.
What?
What cannot be denied is that these 2 witnesses saw the accused running from the scene. A fact that you know very well you have no hope of disproving. So you've striven to avert attention from that by the dint of some inconsequential discrepancies. Would that be fair?
Oh, he sees right through me.
But your plan has somewhat recoiled against you.
What are you talking about?
It's quite simple. Let me explain with a toast.
Pulls out toaster.
Those don't exist yet.
To the policeman's wife and her entirely accurate testimony in every respect.
Oh!
You see, the matter is not up for debate. At the scene on Briar Road, a total of 4 books were most definitely found.
4 books? Where's the 4th one, then?
Objection!
But what about the photographic prints? It only shows 3 books.
God, it really is just gonna be fucking like right under her, like just out of view.
Quite right. Only 3 could be seen in that print.
Motherfucker, if you pull out a second prince. That prince? You mean to say... Ah!
Allow me to present another. One that shows the victim's hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it. Why is there a bite mark out of it? It's
explained.
It's the 4th book.
4th book.
Wait, that's not a bite mark.
Just like the 4th closet in
Exactly.
the name of the FNAF book.
What are you talking about?
What?
As you
the,
will
the 4th
observe,
closet.
The 4th book was hidden from view in the original print by the victim's torso.
I should watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie at some point, just out of sheer curiosity.
It's pretty fun.
I hear it's actually not too bad. No! No! Order! Order!
There, you see? You see? Look at that! Look!
Yes.
It's just like I said! Isn't it, my darling?
Yes, sir. Patricia's always right, sir.
Can I mention something real quick?
What's up?
Since it's just been these characters talking a lot, so you want to know what I've been doing?
What have you been up to?
I'm just playing 2 right now.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
To what?
The second
of
game, I'm
this
assuming.
of this
Oh, okay.
series.
Okay.
I'm just in the first case, just like, yeah, you guys have fun. I'll voice when I need to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Peter, that case is my favorite character.
I say I won't
Yeah, I'm
get.
not
I won't get
surprised.
to. What is it? I won't get to Great Ace 2 for like at least a bit. I gotta finish at least 3. I'm gonna probably just do what people told me and just like recommend it to me of just going straight into the second game as soon as the first game is done.
Yeah.
So like I know it says like the Great Ace Attorney. I'll probably just. I think when I get around to like the second game, I'll probably just be like Great Ace Attorney, blind part number whatever, title finale, then Great Ace Attorney 2. And then just like kind of like blind part number 1, just kind of like just give
like
people an idea of
Hegel
like
2.
you know what I'm doing.
It being called 2 is a bit of a misnomer because they were all supposed to be one game together.
Yeah, I guess, but I also still want to give an idea of like when like the first game ends. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I get what you
Let's-
mean.
I need to catch up so bad.
You got time, honey. I'm still
Let's-
like in case 4.
I know, but I'm barely into case 5.
It's okay.
Let us study the receipt for the books purchased by the accused on the day in question.
If it also helps, hon, like I've also only really got like 1 stream of this week, anyways. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And also, I might. I'm gonna try and see if I can stream this next week. My big hang up right now is basically like, because I want to try and do like, because Trill's gonna be doing the Clock Tower. It sounds like next week. I'd like to be around for that because I couldn't last time, but this time I actually know for a fact I'm available that night. However, my big thing is like my work schedule.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if they want me like working all day Saturday, I'd be like, I may need to prioritize, you know, doing it on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to do Clock Tower, but also I don't want to miss another week of Ace Attorney. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Mrs. Beats, the titles once again, if you please.
Oh, yes, of course. The picture of Monsieur somebody or other.
The picture of Monsieur Lecoq.
Lecoq.
What's it, yearnings?
Did he shout me out? Well, it's because I was talking about like your stream, because I might try and be around for Clock Tower next week.
You should shout Trill. Trill's cool. Canterbury yearnings.
She shot the wrong channel she unfurled earlier. Damn, you're so right.
I'm here for someone.
You know, you got me a little curious. Hang on. I'm gonna assume this channel does not exist and it's just gonna say Great Ace Attorney, but let's find out. Because whenever you try and shout out a channel that doesn't exist, it's just gonna give you the title of the current streamer's thing. Oh wait, shit, hang on, I fucked up the command. Hang on.
They were last playing Twitch shout-out. Oh, wait, oh.
Okay, yeah, it does that sometimes too, yeah, channel not found. Okay, yeah, it'll either do channel not found, or it'll just say, like, the category that's currently being played.
A meal for Gabrielle, in fact. As the court just heard, the witnesses remembers the book titles flawlessly, save for a few minor details.
Monsieur Lecoq, what's it, yearnings? Canterbury yearnings, for someone. Okay, yes, that's what it is. Yeah, so she remembers the picture of Monsieur. Yep, so Monsieur Lecoq, Canterbury yearnings, meal for Gabriel. Gaborio.
Mrs. Bates' powers of recollection can only be described as exceptional.
Did you hear that, Rolly? The gentleman paid me a compliment.
Yes, yes, honey. Yes, sir. Flawless, sir. Patricia's flawless. But there are only 3 books on the receipt. And Miss Beat mentioned 4. Maybe it looked like it was, like, eaten, but it was actually maybe, like, cut by the knife? But would a knife be able to... It doesn't really feel like that sharp of a knife to do that, though. They're like a little pocket knife.
There's nothing surprising about that. Clearly, the 4th book is what's shown in this photographic print.
No, I'm looking at it closer. Those are burn marks. Those are burn marks on it. From the fucking apartment that was right there.
I'm sorry, Counsel, but does that not seem odd? Why should the 4th book be omitted from the receipt?
It's not old at all, my lord. As the photograph clearly shows, the 4th book was found in the victim's clutches.
Yeah, why is she holding the burnt book?
In other words, it belongs to the victim.
I think you're mistaken on this one, buddy. The victim was holding her own book?
I wonder, what became of that 4th book?
Obviously, it wasn't overlooked by the investigating officers at Scotland Yard. I have it here as evidence.
You will submit that and the aforementioned photographic print to the court, please, Counsel.
My pleasure, my lord.
The second crime scene photographic print has been entered to the court record. A second photograph of the scene taken by a policeman just after the incident. It specifically shows the victim's hand. The 4th book has been entered into the court record. A book entitled The Lion's Pride, discovered in the victim's hand at the scene.
The prosecution rests. I have nothing further to add.
What?
You seem surprised, my learned friend. But your resistance until now has been in vain. Entertaining, yes, but futile. The spurious longer route to the accused lodgings that you tried to establish in your summation examination, and the attempt discrediting the witness's powers of recollection in your cross-examination.
Futile? Ah, I walked right into this one, didn't I?
You see, everything you said is true.
What?
Isn't that right, my darling?
Yes, Pat. Marry me, Pat.
Already married, you fool.
Yeah, yes, you're right, honey. We did have that ceremony. It was nice when the 10 doves emerged from the building as the 10 lions chased them. Quite a nice sporting event for our wedding.
What are you talking about?
I do remember that. I did attend as a +1 for another guest of yours. Nevertheless,
We didn't invite you.
Was it Gregson?
No.
Was it someone from Scotland Yard?
Scotland Yard.
Perchance.
So it was Gregson, got it.
Gregson.
Perhaps
Son
the
Greg.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury would like to reconsider their positions. Should the court waste any more time on this Nipponese travesty? Or is the decision you have to make all too apparent already?
Yeah, there's only one person in Scotland Yard. For every yard in Scotland, there's one person.
You have heard all the witnesses and seen all of the evidence. This trial has run its course.
Mr. Naruhodo, I'm afraid we're in a terribly precarious position.
I know, but if I fight back in the wrong way now, I could very well just make matters worse. Think, Ryunosuke, think. What do you do now? Fuck. I'm not falling for it again this time. It's gotta be right this time. It has to be right this time. I should just keep quiet now and see what happens.
Well, it appears the defense has no objection to this juncture. In which case...
Mr. Naruhodo, was I not clear?
Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
You need to be sure of yourself.
No.
Self-doubt is banned.
Also, did you know that you've got 2 new things that you can look at in the court record?
That is true. I was going to do that.
You got picture.
Got picture.
Book.
In the
You
book.
got book from
That's
picture.
very burned.
Oh, look at this! The book has been badly burnt.
You're right. You'd never be able to read it in the States. Especially not the latter pages.
What a terrible waste. Judging from the scorched edges of the paper, I think the damage must have occurred very recently.
A book? Recently damaged by fire. I thought you'd raise a red flag with me. Ah. It is now updated. The Lion's Pride. I love Final Fantasy VIII. Maybe I'm a lion.
It's a book entitled The Lion's Pride.
Did you know Final Fantasy VIII is a very good video game released for the PlayStation 1?
Did you know that the Lion King ripped off Kimba the White Lion?
No, it didn't. Shut up.
Did you know? I don't care.
Did you know the Lion King? Did you know the Lion King 1.5 is ironically a really good Disney sequel?
It is. Did you know that they, in the middle of it, they parody both the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then Fiddler on the Roof for some reason?
I don't remember that part of the movie. I'm afraid I don't know English literature at all. Actually, God, I actually would argue Lion King actually has 2 decent sequels, because I don't think Lion King 2 is, like, amazing, but I think it's still decent. Like, I think it's, like,
Lion King
just...
2
really
is still
good.
decent by the Disney sequel standards.
Yeah.
And, like, all of them are following something. Lion King 1's Hamlet, Lion
Yes.
King 2 is Romeo and Juliet, and Lion King 1.5 is, and I don't remember the exact title of this, so I'm gonna get the names wrong, but it's like Rosengild and Krantz are dead.
It's like Rosenkrantz and I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Because it's about the perspective of Hamlet from these other 2 characters, which is like, oh, yeah, exactly. That's what the Lion King 1.5 is. So.
Yep. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead is a 1966 absurdist tragic comedy that basically follows 2 characters from Hamlet. Basically, the idea is like it just Hamlet from the perspective of just 2 dudes.
Yep.
Which is basically what they're doing with Lion King
Brothers.
1.5. So would it be something I've heard? Wait a minute. The Lion's Pride? That's strange. I think I have heard of a book by that name before. Very recently too. Oh wait, did we?
It's a title I recognize too, Mr. Naruhodo.
That part I think I don't remember. Unless for Natsume.
So see.
Mr. Natsume. The Mamma Mia.
No, my learned friend. It's over.
It's never over. Not when I have the power of my beliefs.
That last cross-examination was your final chance to establish a credible defense, and you failed.
Speaking of beliefs unrelated, I kind of forgot today was Ash Wednesday until I got like a lot of people at work wearing like dress clothes, and I'm like, oh, I guess this actually makes sense. People went to like church and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I came back from it a while ago. So.
Yeah.
The die has been cast. There is no more room for debate.
Well, it might be over as far as you're concerned, but I'm gonna just shark back a little bit if you don't mind. I can't think of what to say.
If I may, Lord Van Zeeks. It seems somewhat boorish to close down the debate at this point.
The girlies.
Your insignificant little instant isle must be a lawless hole indeed. For a lowly judicial assistant to have the audacity to intervene at a moment like this.
Oh!
And what to stick needles in Van Zeeks' eyes makes me irrationally angry.
Understandable.
No, that's fine. No, that's fair.
Understandable. I think the prosecutors are kind of meant to rage bait the player most of the time anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Usually.
Especially if on Karma.
Yeah. God.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh fuck, I didn't
Which
even
one
mention...
though? Which one?
Which one?
The one I
Oh
usually
yeah,
think of,
Manfred.
because
Yeah, the hotter
I'm
one,
always like-
Manfred.
Incorrect, but continue.
I mean, he does make you hotter. He does tase you.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
No, like, the topic's actually, like, no, like, I think I was mentioning earlier, like, the hot prosecutors or whatever. It's like, no, fucking, what am I talking about, dude? How did I fail to mention Francisca and Godot? They're, like, the hottest ones.
Mm-hmm.
See, my favorite prosecutor is
Handshake
actually
Godot.
Ravi dressed as Francisca in Monster Prompt 2, Monster Camp.
Oh, I remember
This is
that.
only for Anna.
That's the one my taste in men is. I don't even know what the hell my taste in men is, to be quite honest with you. it just kind of vibes. But also I'm with, like, you know, Cassie and Anna, so
It's not the guy from I Want to Be the Guy.
it's definitely not that.
That's been
no.
confirmed.
God, what a I still remember though. I think one of the funniest things I remember with that Smash Your Pass stream was like Jarsis giving me like this vending machine man from regular show, and my logic was like, if I smash him a bunch of times, I get free things out of it. So like, not smashing in like the sex way, but smashing in like I'm gonna hit him way, which like, man, it's kind of fucked up when you think about it.
Oh my goodness.
So you'll have to forgive me, but I consider my assistant's advice essential and her opinions invaluable.
Yes,
Also,
Yosuke.
Also, hi Daisy. Hope you're doing good.
Mr. Naruhodo!
One of this land's great guiding principles is tolerance. So, the court will hear you, madam.
Go ahead, Mr. Sato, please.
Very well. Pray, what insight can you give us?
Tired from training? When you say training, do you have do you mean like a personal trainer, or like what do you mean by that?
Sword training, fighting demons on the regular, all that stuff.
What have we all overlooked in this matter that you see fit to pursue further?
Personal training? Gotcha. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, you actually do sword training? Oh shit, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
to
rad.
fight demons and protect the world, all that stuff.
Yeah, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by midnight. That's not how it's
They
There's the
don't-
Wado Ichimonji over there.
Yo, what like any pod racing?
That is not what Peter said, but okay.
I'm talking about Zoro's sword.
And the sword in the courtroom.
Well, the court has been presented with new evidence, but only after the last cross-examination finished.
See? Japanese swords, the Wado Ichimonji.
I see. And you believe that this new evidence warrants further examination, do you?
Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think? It's just possible that this new evidence might be the decisive proof you've been waiting for. The judges are sure to ask the members of the jury to announce their leanings in a moment. And of course, he's sure to ask you to explain what the crucial piece of evidence is and why. So we must take this opportunity to examine the newly presented evidence as thoroughly as possible.
I have already done so. Yes, I understand. And thank you, Miss Susato. This is it. Susato-san has managed to win us one last chance here. I can't let it go to waste. The defense wishes to present evidence, my lord.
Very well. The defense may present one further piece of evidence. Evidence that apparently offers a profound insight into this case, and has hitherto been overlooked.
It's gotta be the fourth book, right? I'm gonna do it like a safety, but like, I think it's the fourth book. It's a burn marker, like what else would it be?
I blame Hitatoma.
Take that!
The evidence in question is what we could see from the newly presented photographic print of the crime scene. The fourth book found in the victim's hand.
Objection!
We have already discussed the fourth book at length. Other than it being in the victim's grasp at the time of the incident, no significance has been attached to it. Pursuing the matter further would be flagrant waste of the court's time, as you well know.
Yes, I'm afraid, counsel, I must concur with the prosecution on this matter. But I afforded you this opportunity. You led the court to believe that evidence in question contained a hitherto undiscovered clue. I must insist that you elaborate, counsel. You identify this clue at once. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, my lord. It's,
Mr. Naruhodo, I believe the prosecution is trying to avoid a thorough examination of the evidence. Which means we may very well be on the right track.
yes, I think you might be right.
So, counsel, precisely where is the vital clue to this case, which this fourth book conceals?
Let me tell you.
Flip it around.
Flip it around. Better have burn heal.
Blackness with gilded.
I would ask the court to observe the back of the book in question.
The back? What do you... Oh, good gracious! It's been burnt to a crisp.
So we have to ask ourselves, why was the victim clutching what is clearly an unreadable book? It is undeniably an extremely unnatural thing for her to have been doing. Meanwhile, Sleepy McSleepyhead over there.
Objection!
Yeah.
Unnatural, you say? And what of it, my Nipponese friend?
Oh,
Were I to concede the point, if it bears no relation to the case, there is nothing to discuss. So, should you wish to assert that this fire damage is some veiled clue as to what happened that day, pray, do enlighten us all. What truth does this charred book hide?
the charred book. There is just one possibility here, which I can't quite bring myself to rule out. It's an outside chance, certainly, but worth a try. Alright, I'll explain my theory.
Don't keep us waiting any longer then, counsel. Explain this theory of yours. What are you suggesting that you can ascertain from the fire damage the solid tome has suffered?
Its owner, I hope, is the answer. No, don't worry, everybody does this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
didn't.
I did it too. Don't worry.
I did not. Because I'm cool and awesome and amazing.
Well, aren't you special?
I am. They don't call me Special Peter for nothing.
Is that what they normally call you? See, I thought it would be like what is it, Cool Peter, or like Peter of the East.
No,
Pink Peter, so then you can have the alliteration.
that's already in my initials. I don't need more alliteration.
Griffin, comma, Peter.
Nope.
P. Tier Griffin.
Peter. Did they call him the horses here, comma Peter?
What are you saying?
My lord, the burn on the back of this book reveals a startling truth about the book's owner.
I beg your pardon.
But we know who the book belongs to.
Uh,
The victim was gripping it in her hand as she fell to the floor, after all. It's obviously hers.
The question of how this book came to be in the victim's hand has yet to be answered. However, as to the questions of who the book really belongs to and where it originated, the defense has very credible answers.
Good gracious, how can you possibly?
Very well. I'll play along with this futile attempt to delay your inevitable demise. Do you remember? The members of the jury may well burn you if your little gamble goes awry.
Counsel, the defense's response here is very likely to influence the final outcome of this trial. Tell the court, who do you claim is the owner of this burnt book?
Owner of the burnt book. Well, that's a big thinky time, isn't it?
Do you not know the answer?
Do you remember?
I do remember, actually. Though I cannot see it, I recall one man who owns this book. A man who had some line stuff in his thing. I think if I remember this right. John Garadeb.
Dude's only 46. What the hell?
The answer?
The war adds a few years to you.
Yeah. I think that's actually a legit thing. The answer is that the book belongs to the couple who own the house where the defendant has his lodgings. Spin. A certain Mr. and Mrs. Garadeb.
The landlords!
And whether this is some extraordinary coincidence or some kind of fate at work, I don't know, but of all the people in London, one of the 6 chosen for jury duty in this courtroom today is none other than Mrs. Garadeb herself.
Oh my goodness, me? I think you must be mistaken, sir. I'm not Mr. Garadeb's wife. I'm his maid.
Things would be so much easier if you would just drop the pretense. Alright then, how about a simple question for you? Have you ever seen this book in Mr. Garadeb's house?
I would never presume to know all of the books he keeps, sir.
Objection!
This is outlandish behavior. This woman's the accused landlady, you say? You implicate this hardworking member of the public. You besmirch her without a shred of evidence. Your actions are unforgivable.
Objection. This is not mere conjecture. The defense happens to know that on the day in question, at almost exactly the same time as the victim was stabbed on the pavement below, another incident was taking place in the room on the top floor of Mr. and Mrs. Garadeb's house.
Good lord! What sort of incident, counsel?
A fire, my lord.
Yes.
Trying to remember what to give this guy. Right to say it was. Happened in the blink of an eye, you know. The whole place filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bally thing. Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bally furniture started going up as well. Worst of it is, I lost my favorite. A book called The Lion's Pride. Ah.
The Lion's Pride.
I think this is like the most like kind of like thinking like Van Zeek's pose here. It's very like just like kind of like anger.
JoJo.
Very very JoJo, yeah.
It's
Close
absolutely Jonathan Joestar.
By Jove, the very same title as the subject of this debate.
Oh dear me.
Objection!
This is risible. All you've told the court is that a book by the same name was involved in the fire. In which case, it would be reasonable to assume that it was burnt to ashes. And entirely unreasonable to infer that it magically moved itself to the scene of the crime.
Perhaps it would make more sense if I told you that the cause of the fire was marital discord. Without going into details, it appears that Mrs. Garrideb was considerably enraged. Apparently, she continued to attack Mr. Garrideb even amid the flames.
Oh, how awful! I can't even imagine being so horrid to the one you love. Can you, Ronnie?
Look who's talking, lady. Absolutely not, sir. Patricia would never raise a finger against me, sir. It's not perfect, but she kind of just pulls him around a lot. Very starry-eyed. Had all my favorite old novels in that case. But as soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh, up in smoke. Then the wife started hurling things at me. There was I, back up against the window, under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books coming 10 to the dozen. The man had his back up against the window, and he had burning books thrown at him. Goodness gracious, are you suggesting that the book was thrown through a window and landed coincidentally at the scene of the crime?
Objection!
No, a thorough investigation of the surrounding area was conducted at the very evening of the incident. And there was no report of the Garrideb's window pane being broken.
That's quite true. We also saw no sign of broken glass when we visited the Garrideb household. But is it not conceivable that the window was open at the time and...
Not even remotely. Let us not forget the season and the chilling weather that accompanies it. No Londoner would ever leave a window open in the middle of winter.
But that's why there was a broken part of the window, wasn't there? Does the defense postulate the scenario in all seriousness, counsel? Do you honestly claim that the book found at the scene was a flaming projectile thrown by Mr. Garrideb's wife? I believe it's a possibility, my lord.
It's quite enough. Oh wait, nope. Never mind.
Ah, that's quite enough. Well, I hope that everyone can see you for what you are now, you little foreign trickster. Call yourself a lawyer, but you're just a coward. A mean coward.
Really?
Claiming that little tiff set the whole neighborhood alight, honestly. Implying that I'm merely posing as a maid for appearance's sake. How could you? It's nothing to do with this beastly case, not any of it. All you've done is sully our family's name.
No, I assure you, that was never my intention.
Dragging an upstanding citizen's name to the mud and simply to divert attention from your failing defense. I should box your ears, that's what I should do. It's utterly unforgivable.
Right.
You've been very irrelevant this case so far, man.
Remember when I was voicing characters?
Here we go.
How long have we sat here? Now, listening to this Nipponese spouting out his fancy foreign theories. But think about it. At the end of the day, the only person who could possibly have stabbed the victim.
How do you put one's ears in a box? Well, you gotta probably use a knife realistically if you want to to actually do that, and that's not really
I
good.
mean, you just put their entire head in the box.
It's that little hunchback with the mustache. And he ran away from the scene, too.
Hunchback, but we're not in Perry.
I do declare you're right.
It's true.
What the fuck did I see recently that had Notre Dame in it? Wow, what the fuck was that?
Yes, what did I tell you?
Makes sense to me. Sorry, what was that?
Okay, no, seriously, there was something I think I saw recently that had it's like a background to it that had Notre Dame, but what was it?
Rugrats in Paris?
No. It was something recent, I swear I
Love
saw.
that movie.
What? It was the Lupin the Third, the First.
Oh, maybe that's... No, was that it? Did that have Notre Dame in it?
It was in France.
I guess. Is that what it was? I don't remember.
What else do we
It would appear that the ladies and gentlemen of the jury are once again in full agreement. I don't know. The hard part is I actually don't know what the fuck this thing is I could have seen. That's kind of the hard part. Was it during State of Play? I don't know.
Was it me when I was going through all the Animal Crossing artwork and labeling them?
Don't think it was that, no.
Okay.
I think it was like a game or like movie. It was some kind of media. Maybe it was. I don't know. It's so hard to say.
We watched like 2 movies on Valentine's Day, and it was like 101 Dalmatians, and then we watched another one. I think it was in France, but I forgot what it was.
Was it Cats Don't Dance?
Yeah, it was Cats Don't Dance.
But that was in
No, that was
Hollywood.
America.
Yeah, that can't be it.
I was like,
Hollywood, very famous for Notre Dame.
What the fuck? What did we watch recently? That had fucking Notre Dame in it.
Well, maybe Thumbelina?
What was the Thumbelina? That's not in France.
Thumbelina was
though.
also in Paris.
Really?
It was also in France. I swear to God, it was in France.
Yeah, but I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember seeing it from that. I don't know.
Maybe it's something I wasn't there for. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what I recently remember us watching stuff that was in France.
In truth, my lord, I feel these have been unnecessarily protracted proceedings.
Objection. Your Honor, France.
That has no relevance to the case at hand.
You're not the judge.
But then one must always exercise patience in order to savor the best vintage.
No, wait. The mystery of the 4th book still hasn't been... Leg.
There goes the leg.
If books are your predilection, my learned friend, study them on your own time.
What? No, forgive the discourtesy this time?
I don't know.
In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will now state your individual decisions regarding the defendant's culpability for the court to hear.
Guilty!
Guilty.
Guilty! 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 Guilty!
Wait, how did it get eaten?
It resets.
Okay.
Thank you for that unambiguous response.
Kelly didn't ask the wife if the window was opened. I know, right?
For real.
That's twice now. It's over.
Mr. Naruhodo, don't give up.
Mr. Sato?
Have you forgotten?
Yes.
The battle isn't over yet.
You're not suggesting...
Of course. The defense has the right to another summation examination at this point.
Oh my god, we do, huh?
You could still convince the jurors to change their minds. You have one more chance.
Lord. The defense asked to exercise its right to a summation examination.
You believe you still have tricks up your sleeve.
I don't intend to trick anybody. I intend to uncover the truth.
there's no time to be downcast. As long as there's a chance, I have to stay strong and determined. As long as there's a chance.
To be continued.
To be continued. I'm kind of shocked that's just in the middle of a trial. That's interesting.
Yep.
It's because the trial's been going on for so long already.
I guess so. Game probably wants to give you like a break.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is probably what we're going to call it then for the time being.
Don't worry, they're still here. Sleepy and his beautiful bride.
Yeah, sleeping in beauty.
Sleeping in beauty. I love that.
Pretty good.
I just saved game, it's fine.
You're so smart, honey.
Yeah. Alright, cool. A little bit of a shorter session today. Well, 3.5 hours, I guess. It's a quote-unquote shorter session.
Long,
yeah, it's still good session time, honestly. Yeah.
Thank you, Trill.
Thank you, Trill.
Thank you,
Trill, what
Trill.
was your favorite voice today?
Was it my voice? I hope it was my voice. Though Anna did a good job. Anna was such a good girl today. Sorry. I'm embarrassing her on stream again.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest. I actually really liked how Anna did her performance today because she used slightly different octaves for the different characters that she was playing. Like I could definitely tell that when she was Pat, when she was Susato, when she was juror number 2. Like
Yeah.
so that honestly very good differentiation.
She's a singer. She knows how to use her voice well.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Like, what is it? Like, I feel like, what is it? Like, I know the voices I try my best, of course, but also, I only have so many voices I can do. I can do silly voices, but the actual, like, proper voices are a little harder sometimes.
Yeah, and I took voice acting classes like a few years ago as well. So
Oh, wow.
that also helped. Like online classes, but still.
Nice.
That's great. I should do that.
I did
With
what was
money?
it? I know my favorite one was the second one, which is like doing emotions through voice acting, which is done with a voice actor leading the class. So it was
That's
very
really
fun.
cool. Yeah, I've never done
Brendan Hunter, if
professional.
you've ever heard of him.
Brendan Hunter.
I just got a great stream idea. I invite a bunch of my friends and we just watch one video of how the voice acts. See if we learn anything.
Brendan
Yeah,
Hunter. We already know
Well, I
that.
mean,
never taken any
Josisha
yet.
has voice acting videos.
He does.
Yeah,
yes.
but like
Yeah.
the less professional, the funnier. I'm doing this for the sake of content, not for the sake of actually learning something.
Oh, he was
No,
like
I
in,
see. I get it.
oh, okay, he was like in. Was it Brendan Hunter? Was like. Was it 1990s Hisoka? Okay, because I thought Hisoka. I'm like, when the fuck?
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I think some other anime that I don't recognize.
Yeah. Though I see like one of the bottom ones I see is like Dragon Ball GT, but I'm like, I wonder which dub that one was. Because I don't think he was. I don't know, because like I know the dubs can be so like different for Dragon Ball sometimes. There's a lot of different dubs out there for Dragon Ball. There's like Ocean dub. There's like I think there's like a Bang Zoom dub. I think.
Yeah. Well,
think
and there's
also,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was like, Brendan is also a Canadian voice actor, so that might.
That might be it then.
yeah.
Ocean dub I
That
think was
might make more
Canadian.
sense.
Let me see here.
Yeah, I don't have any professional voice training. I just try to see what I can do.
No, it's alright.
It's the fucking Blue Water dub of Dragon Ball GT.
I really thought you were gonna say something else.
Blue Water dub. Let me see this here.
Yeah,
I heard
I've just
blue
and-
and W, and knowing you, I thought you were gonna say something else.
It was shown in Canada, UK, Ireland, and the Netherlands instead of the Funimation dub. Okay, so just another dub for Dragon Ball. Interesting.
I know there's also one that I forget the country of origin, but it was a country that was in the East, and they dubbed it in English, and it's very funny because
Oh, is that the big green? Is that the big green dub?
it might be the big green dub.
Oh, big green. Ooh, the hook shot. Hell yeah. Good monkey summon there, Regulus. Appreciate that.
Maybe you should have gone the long shot instead.
It could be the long shot. Wait, what's up, Anna?
I'm thinking. Oh yeah, and I also like back in like 2019, 2021, I was doing streams and I was doing Ace Attorney voice acting all by myself, so I got a lot of practice there.
No, I have a lot of practice with my dubbing group because I've been doing a lot of games with my friend on their channel.
Heck yeah.
See, I knew like
I did it.
Oh yes.
I think sorry. I think I also did it like off stream with another group of friends, so I was getting my work in.
I know with like Ace Attorney, like I could do this by myself, sure, but I feel like one, it's less of a strain on my voice having others with me, obviously, and two, I think it's just been very just enjoyable hearing everyone's like performances. Like hell, I think back to like I know he hasn't like been around as much for them, but like I know Jarzus, for instance, he was here for like the first stream of this. I think that we did helping out with like some of the characters during that, and that was very fun.
Yeah, wasn't he
nice.
Ouchie?
Is that?
Wasn't he Ouchie?
No, that was Peter who was Ouchie.
Oh, that was me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jarzus was Giselle Brett.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
Yeah. I know I like kind of keep it to like 4 people because I feel like 4 is a good balance. Maybe I could open up to 5 in the future of the Ace Attorney streams just to like have like maybe like more voice acting fun time with people. But that would probably be like the hard limit, I think. Just like 4 or 5 I think is a good limit because when you get beyond that for a game like this, it's very hard to not talk over people sometimes. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
As it was, I felt bad because I was like, oh, I'm talking to myself a lot.
No, I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes with the characters. I mean, hell, dude, I was voicing, like, there was a solid bit there where, like, Peter wasn't voicing anybody.
I was gonna say, there's like, I love when people ad-lib, and I try to do the same. I'm not as good at it, but I try.
Yeah. Here's a
I ate a
schedule.
lot of snacks during the stream.
Snacks are good. Schedule for this week. Nothing tomorrow. That's my 3-month anniversary, so I would rather keep my day to myself if possible. Friday, though, in the afternoon, I want to try and finish up Sonic Superstars. Because that game, I am very close to the end of it. I'm very sure I can finish it then. So I'm going to try and do so. I don't know how long the final fight's going to take me, because I've heard that final fight is very difficult. Because I'm in the trip story specifically. I've heard that last fight's very hard, so we'll see how long it takes me. There's a poll as well going around for like the next stream playthrough that will probably start up on Sunday. Whether I do finish Sonic on Sunday or not, or on Friday or not, I will still start up the new game. In the current first position, it is currently Princess Peach Showtime, with Resident Evil 2 a little bit behind it. GoldenEye and Mario Wonder both at the bottom, tied with the same amount of votes. But, you know, if you guys want to... Was a picture for your poll winner game? It's my tier 3 emotes.
The burger. That's the burger.
It's my
the burger?
It's my tier 3 emote, my burger. I had this burger at Cadillac Ranch in MagFest 2019. I decided it was this burger is such an inside joke, honestly, that it makes me laugh, and it makes anybody who was there at MagFest 2019 funny. Why? Again, why? Because no one's going to pay for that fucking emote, and therefore it makes me laugh. I could just post that shitty burger.
My favorite part about the burger is that there's somehow bread in the middle of it.
Yeah, I love the picture so much because it gets worse the more you look at it. For reference sake, I tried cutting the burger with a fork and a knife, not really being super sure how to cut burgers. I tried cutting it like a steak. I also put fries I tried putting fries on the inside too. So that's why it just looks so fucked up. That's what makes it so funny as a picture to me.
You're making it worse.
Yeah, I know. I did make it worse, but it was funny.
I want a burger.
I do want a burger too, actually. I could go for a nice burger. I've had a lot of like... Dude, fucking... I don't know, man. I almost went for a burger earlier, but I'm like, I wanted soup instead. So I got soup, some pho.
No soup.
No soup.
Miracle, if you come to VGM Con in April, do you know where there's another Cadillac Ranch? That's right, at the Mall of America.
Oh boy. How do you mess up cutting a style thing then cut? I don't really know how I messed it up, Daisy, if I'm gonna be real with you. I just messed it up somehow. I just messed it up somehow.
Huh?
It's okay though, things happen like that sometimes.
You good?
Huh?
You good?
Me? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Was there an issue or like?
No, I don't know.
No,
I just hear. I just I don't know.
You're, you're good.
Your voice faltered for a minute, so I was just like,
Oh no, you're good. I was like checking on something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
I just had to notice things. I'm sorry.
it's okay. Discord, socials, Throne. Support me if you want. I appreciate it if you do. Follow my accounts, like my Twitter, my Blue Sky, my VOD channel. Join the Discord. Buy me stuff on Throne if you want. I'm gonna start. There's a sub perk idea. I think I kind of brainstormed a bit while I was at work today. I have to really think about the logistics of it, of course, but I think it could be a good idea if I can get this to work. The big thing is if, but I want to like see if I can like maybe make it work. It's an idea that I think would be kind of like something that nobody else I know is doing right now. So that's why I think I would want to do it as like a sub perk of some kind. Well, something that also it's also something that I would be interested in doing as well, is the big thing. So, I don't know. I have to really brainstorm it and see if it's really something I actually do want to do. Because also the hard thing about it is when it comes to a sub perk thing, you gotta make time for it.
Yep.
And with my work schedule, that can be kind of tough sometimes. So, we'll see. And if I do that, though, I gotta maybe start having like just a dedicated, just like, hey, I request this night's off from now on, just to make that like my dedicated like perk night or something like that. We'll see.
Okay. Just don't push yourself.
Yeah, I know. I try to like. The only day I actually normally have off from work is like Tuesday mornings because I try to say this for my therapy. But honestly, I feel like I've been doing so great lately that I feel like I've just been kind of requesting like sessions like bi-weekly now. I was doing weekly for a bit, but now I'm just doing bi-weekly because I just really feel like sometimes I just don't really need it as much anymore, even though
It's because you're bi.
Exactly. And to clarify, I'm still going to
How
go
that works.
To clarify, I will still go to therapy, obviously. It's still helpful to have. I just feel like as I've like gone more and more, I feel like I've just been doing much better. I feel like I haven't really needed it as much, but it's still nice to have. I don't know. It's something I'll think about if I ever actually do want to cancel or not, but I don't think I want to like cancel it, you know. It's still good to have. It's just, I don't know. I guess I worry of just like, do I still need this sometimes? It's just a weird feeling like that. It's all good though. Yeah. So that's gonna probably be it for me, guys. So what are we rating with?
Well, we've got a few good options in Kokam.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. We got
We got hashtag that's https://superturning.fandom.com/wiki/Tobias_Gregson over there !
That's still really funny. Fuck no, I kind of want to go for it, even though people wouldn't spoil from that, right? Maybe, hopefully not.
Nah, that could contain spoilers.
That's my worry. As funny as it is, roads paved by gaslighting is kind of funny, though. I'm not gonna lie. Or even just that's even just that's Gregson over there. See, we could just do like the funnier, like the shorter hand of it.
I mean, I don't think that's much of a spoiler.
Yeah, that one should I think be fine, maybe. So just like the entire link. But no, but see, now I'm thinking about the link being funny. If I'm just gonna do that's Gregson over there. Maybe should it just be roads paved by gaslighting?
Your call.
We're doing both. I can't decide.
They're both really good.
Alright, there we go. Fucking, who are we rating? Who do we got? Who's streaming?
I know someone who you might.
I know someone who just went live.
Yeah, I did see she went live. That is true. But is that biased? Maybe.
You should be biased.
I should be. That is true. Ooh, sorry. Just like, I'm not gonna rate this person, but I see someone on my followers list playing Dark Cloud 1. Hell yeah, that's a great game right there. Yeah, no, dude. Dark Cloud 1, if you've never played Dark Cloud, that's a great game. Like, I've only played the first one. I want to get the second one at some point. It was on sale years ago, and then, of course, Sony just stopped putting some stuff on sale, so I don't think I've ever seen Dark Cloud go on sale for, like, years now, it feels like, which, like, damn, that's annoying. I was waiting for a sale for Parappa 1 for the longest time before I had to just buy it full price, so I think there's just some stuff on Sony I just am going to just have to buy at full price. Granted, the full price is only like 10 $15 bucks. That's really not that big a deal. That's still a good, like, amount. And a good fair price and all that. Anyways, I'm going to raid Cinder because that's my other girlfriend. And she's great. She is like Anna. Very cute. And again,
Thank you for the courtesy of letting me voice this eve.
Yeah. Again, that's Gregson over there, and Road's Fade by Gaslighting will be your messages. I'm not sure when our next Ace Attorney session will be. It might be next Saturday, so like the 28th. I want to also, if I can, this is the big thing as well. I want to make sure I'm like done with like Case 4 before I go on like my trip soon.
Going on a trip?
Yeah, I'm going to go see Cinder next month. I mean, I leave on like the 11th, so I'm just like, I don't want to be like in the middle of Case 5 for the, you know what I mean? But also at the same time, it doesn't really matter, because like I literally like have some, what was it? This last Ace Attorney stream and this one was 10 days, so who gives a fuck, honestly? I'll just keep doing it. That's like more time than like that vacation time, so like, yeah, I'll just probably start Case 5 when I'm just ready to start Case 5.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, raid's going. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys another time. Bye.
Bye.